And how's it going, people? Welcome back to the Jumper Punch. We breathe again. Same old shit. There goes the monetization. Fremantle 15-4-94 to Carlton's 10-7-67. What do they say? A valiant performance. Heroic in defeat. I don't think so. Not heroic. Not valiant in defeat. Again, the young kids took the mantelpiece with a few older men filling in the foil. But other than that, pretty much the same old story, isn't it? We just hung in a bit longer than I do in bed. So, what we do is we'll bring in the lads. We've got a few of them tonight. Schnapper, how are we?
Evening, mate. How you going?
Fantastic. TJP catch-up was quite eventful and funny, actually. Zach, how are you?
Good. How are you? Long time no see.
Didn't even see you 20 minutes ago. And the man, the myth, the legend himself. Look at him.
Have a look.
Adrian, how are you?
Good, Mars, Snapper, Zach. Good to see all three of you.
Yeah. What do we make of the game tonight, lads? What did we make of it? Dayha, you want to start us off with because you're a newcomer?
Done. This is going to be a short discussion. No,
Yep,
it's not.
Go.
First half good. Intensity was there. Worked our asses off. Good forward pressure. Good pressure all around the contest. Second half fade away. 2 goals. Second half, boys. What's that? Again. When they put the pressure on, when they poured it on, we couldn't cope with it. It's what we already know. It's not. This is not new. This is not a. It's not a new device or gadget that's been discovered or created. This has been Carlton Football Club probably since 2000 and whatever. This group of players can't handle the pressure. I know Harry O'Farrell going down was a somewhat of a loss. It probably threw us out of sorts, but that second half when they really, yeah, he was. I thought he was great. I thought our captain was super in the first half. George Hewitt, everyone sort of played a role to an extent, but the second half, as I said, like Nick Haynes, like he's just one of them. There was a lot of them, but these dump kick pressure kicks outside, or trying to get outside of the defensive fifth. Like, what the fuck is that? And then we got Wiedering as like it's just. It's not isolated to one player, and every Carlton fan knows it. We can't handle the pressure, and it showed. They just lack composure, and these are senior heads, the fellas. Like, this is not. We're not talking about 2-game rookies.
It's contagious.
You know, like, mate, I honestly, man, like, I thought Francis Evans. Would you believe me saying to you or to anyone, Francis Evans was one of our better players?
He was. He's probably top 5 from the field for us.
He was everywhere in that forward line.
Rocky Rasklar Evans.
Yeah. They used to see what the other boys think, but to me, man, this is probably reminded me. I actually watched the full game. I haven't watched the full game probably for the last 3 or 4 weeks. But it reminded me as to where we are and who we are, which is basically we just fold like a deck chair when another team puts their acid on, like, and then they. I mean, I know not everyone's a big fan of Vossi, but I can understand why they made him walk out of the box. I don't know if you guys saw it. Bro. Anyone who wants to come for Voss's head, I get it, I hear ya, but let me explain something to you. Understand why not everything is his fault. You could see that moment when he walked out of the box, he just wanted to save himself $5,000 because he was going to go berserk. And you know what? In that instance, right there in that moment, I felt for him. But yeah,
do analysis, Clarkson.
Yeah, that's my take on it.
Snapper.
Look, it was a good effort. I mean, the margin in the end, if someone watched it and the way the headlines are that Freo escaped a scare, I mean, someone would look at that and go, 5 goals. It couldn't have been that bad. But I'm just gonna say this, right? I want Andrew Dillon tomorrow morning just turn up to AFL headquarters and just say that you fucking made the call at halftime to the umpiring department to go, what are you doing? Get this game back in Freo's favour. We need them in the finals because Freo have got a tough run. Besides next week, Port Adelaide, the last 2 games have got a tough run, right? And one of those games happens to be against the Bulldogs in Melbourne. You cannot sit there and tell me that that game just swung a full 360 and our heads just dropped. The players were looking at the umpire and going, what are you doing? Holding the balls, George Hewitt's head getting ripped off. Like you
and then 10 seconds later.
Free kick, Freo too high. The Pinanet in the ruck contest, their ruckman, TDK apparently throwing the ball when he handballed the ball. I can understand why we lost by that margin in the end. What's the point of trying when there is an agenda being set? And that is, we need a WA team in the finals. We cannot afford to have Carlton beating Fremantle today. It can't happen. That free kick count was a disgrace. Some of those free kicks, we laid more tackles. I don't even know what the stat was for holding the balls paid. But in one vision, we laid 2 tackles in a row to start the quarter. None of them were paid holding the ball. But put that aside, the effort was there considering the outs we had. I gave us a chance because I did say that we've got good form against Freo. For some reason, they're our little bunnies. We love them. And it seemed that way. With all the outs we had, we put up a great effort. But unfortunately, towards the end, you're up against four maggots who were willing to do whatever they could to give a free kick. Even that push, that light push was supposedly in the back and apparently a dangerous push, according to Schofield. He fucking didn't even touch him.
Is this the Luke Jackson one?
No, this was.
I remember that one.
Tracy, maybe.
It was for their little Indigenous player.
Dudley.
Dudley. Oh, Cowan pushed him in the back.
Oh my God!
You don't think he did? I thought he pushed him in.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just a tap. But it's okay to lay Zach Williams in the back.
Yeah,
not a problem. It's okay to hold Ollie Hollands, Harry Mackay. Look, there needs to be a stat in sports bet or betting, whatever. There needs to be something that goes every time Harry Mackay gets close to the ball, he's being held and no free kick paid. There would be the odds on that would be fucking astronomical because every time the ball goes to him, he's being held, play on. But the moment he does it to their defender, it's a fucking free kick. Like, it's illegal.
Yeah, it happened a couple of times. It did
happen.
Bro,
it's obvious. Yeah. He's holding him like this. Oh, play on. And Harry's looking at the umpire going, mate, I'm being held. Like,
Dudley is the most 40-year-old looking 22-year-old I've ever seen.
I'm just going to put it out there with Dudley. Like, we got to start a GoFundMe page because when he retires, I got to be careful what I say. He's going to be so fat.
I'll get let me.
I've got grief concerns. I've got grief concerns about his welfare and his state of. I don't want to say anyway. Sorry, Snapper. Continue, Snapper, because you're right.
I'm gonna bring in. I'll bring in Morris, or you want me to take fucking Andrew Gaff?
Boys,
Oh,
I'll wait. I'll bring it back in. I'll let you have your Gaff. Yeah, done.
That's all. This is
puppies.
I get it. You want an agenda. I get it. You want teams to play finals from each state. I get that. But don't go turning the game a full 360 where it's so evident. It was so clear cut, man. This was like the Chelsea-Barcelona final at Stamford Bridge where the referee did not want to give anything to Chelsea. He had it all in his head what he wanted to do. This was tonight's game. And our boys just go, well, fucking, you know what? Might as well just give it up, because if you're not going to get rewarded for effort, what's the point? The agenda's been set. Freo, we need Freo to win. We need them to play finals, and they got their wish. So
I thought we dictated the game in the first half. We just didn't put it up on the scoreboard, to be honest.
Was it that windy?
That's what I thought. And we had a front half game going, and we just couldn't get any. Like, we got some ascendancy on the scoreboard, but we let teams back in too easy. But having said that, when you got that many inexperienced players out there as well, I mean, like, how long can you apply the pressure for, and how long does it last with all those players?
O'Farrell going down is the big one that.
Voss just confirmed he's done an ACL.
Yeah, he looked like the classic.
You're joking,
ACL.
Aiden. Is that fact? He's done an ACL.
Yeah, that's what Voss just said. Yeah,
they won't know until Monday.
It looked like a classic
Rocco,
ACL.
they fucking said that about Jagger Smith, Rocco. Like,
Just because they said it about Jagger Smith, it doesn't mean
it did look like the classic ACL.
Let's just see what the diagnosis is, right? Let's not worry about it. But can I say something? First of all, Snapper, how you going, mate? You're looking
Rocco,
good.
how you doing, mate? I'm on the amends, Rocco. I'm getting back there, mate.
Good. I love you, but this bit about the umpires, mate, you've lost the plot, bro. Seriously.
Rocco,
if
mate.
this is where we're going, that the AFL, this is where we're going now. The AFL went in and said, you've got to change the direction of this game. Snapper, mate. We've lost it. That's it. The team is.
Rocco, it fucking happens, bro. Rocco, it happens.
Rocco, it happens.
You definitely know.
Is this where we're going now?
AD would know.
It's not where we're going. Mate. We're stating the obvious.
Nah, come on, bro, man. Relax.
There was
relax.
a few rulings that could have gone our way. That didn't.
Man. Those free kicks were here and there. They happen a million times in every game.
I never blame them. I never blame the umpires.
Every game, mate. You could say that about any game you watch, man. And now because it went against us, it's all of a sudden the AFL have gone, come on, man, let's stick the point here. And you, and you, just quality AD, and you trying to give anything to Voss, mate. What is wrong with you? I can feel for him. I can't feel nothing for Voss. What? Because they put in half a game of decent football, or he walked down because he couldn't handle it. It's all his fault we're in this position. They kicked two goals.
It's all Voss's fault.
Time. Two goals.
Are you telling me, Rocco, are you telling me it's Voss's fault that Nick Haynes, with no one around him, dump kicks outside 50?
Yeah, because he doesn't prepare it. He hasn't prepared it. He hasn't prepared it, bro. Don't give me, bro. Don't give me, bro. Don't give me, bro. You're trying to tell me now that that's it. We're all fixed about Voss.
No. Rocco, hear me out. I'm not saying he is the right man, but don't sit here and tell me that these players are absolvent of any fucking wrongdoing.
No, I don't know where you heard that. Did I say that? Did anyone hear me say that?
But you're trying to sit here and tell me that I'm trying to forgive Voss. No. But don't sit there and try and act like it's all Voss's fault. It's not.
Oh, they say, but a lot of it is Voss's fault. 4 years down the track, right? Yeah, they make some mistakes because they're not prepared. He hasn't put the right people. He puts them in the wrong position. They're always under pressure. That's his fault.
Composure is his fault. A player having composure is his fault.
Train for composure. Okay. Other teams. Okay. Look at like I'll give you yesterday. Look at last night. Look at Brisbane under composure, how they played. Whose fault's that?
Oh, so that's all Fagan.
Well drilled, well trained. They've put the right people in the right spots. Yeah, now they're making mistakes because look where they're at, mate. I give nothing to Voss. Don't give him zero. Don't even try and give him something that he accidentally gets to coach next year. That's not what we want, mate.
At no stage did I say he would coach next year. At no stage did I say that
I
I
don't feel
wanted him
sorry
to
for
coach.
him at all. I don't feel sorry for
Yeah,
him.
that's all you need to
Zero.
say. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Rocco, you can't sit there and tell me everything and every reason why we are where we are is because of him.
I
Because
never
that's at
said
the
that.
moment what it sounds. But that's what it's like.
I
That's what
never
it's
said
like.
that. No, well, it's
You
not
may
that
not, you
it's
don't
not
have to say you don't have to
but
say it
he has to
directly.
take all responsibility for where the club is at the moment, and that performance is on him again. Because if they had won, you would have put that on Voss. You would have said, "Oh, that was a great performance by Voss." You know,
Incorrect. Completely incorrect.
or what's incorrect about it?
That's
what they
that's
would have
living
said. Voss
hypothetical.
would have
That
jumped
that
up
is
and
not what I would have said. That's nothing what I would have said.
Don't give
What
me,
would I have
bro.
said? Well, we didn't
Yeah,
win.
tell me, bro.
We didn't win, bro.
But yeah,
How
I know
can I
what you're
tell you something? How can I tell you
Tell me.
something if it never occurred, bro?
Well, you told me something that never occurred, bro.
Which,
We're getting into the bro
Which-
files now.
which is what? Anyway, I don't think
Aiden.
I stand by what I say, but I hear you,
Yeah.
Rocco. In a way, Rocco, I am with you. So we'll agree to
Aiden.
disagree.
What did you make?
I like the effort. I didn't expect us to lead at an extent like we did throughout the first and second quarter. But as we keep seeing, come quarter time or come half time, a coach adapts. A coach changes one thing, and we cannot adapt. Nothing. I don't know why. And I mean, when the pressure comes, like we saw in the fourth quarter, they crumble. Like look at the amount of panic handballs we saw from the back half. Haynes passed to Sard. Sard got fucking knocked out, and then Lewis got caught holding the ball. Like when the pressure comes, we crumble. We don't know what to do. And I thought our youth were better than some of our leaders today.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I didn't mind the take on that.
Some of the
Zach?
users were good.
I thought, like Snapper, you said about the tackling pressure, and everyone said the pressure was good. I thought specifically our forward half tackle pressure. I thought specifically from our small forwards, and I never thought I'd be saying this, but specifically from our small forwards, I thought their tackling pressure, especially early, was very, very good. What's it? Pops?
AD, show some respect. Rocco is not bro. At his age, it's more like pops.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Are
AD,
you
go.
gonna have a go at Johnny Holden?
no, I'll take that because it's true. I'm a bit more like Pop. I'm almost a grand Pop. What are you talking about, mate?
No kids
You're just
yet,
waiting
man.
for
Relax.
you're just waiting for
Yeah,
Mars.
Well, I'm closer than all of you to being a granddad.
All of you.
Guys, can I make a comment?
Guys,
He's giving you the signal, Mars.
No, I'm not. Relax there, bro. Bro.
No, I thought our forward half tackling pressure was really, really good. But I think the whole thing was based on chaos. We know everything we do is based on chaos, and eventually it got too chaotic and we couldn't handle it. And Fremantle found the control in the game, and that's
our game is not by design.
It's not by design.
Our
No,
game
no.
is not by
If
design.
I could
They're
say
all
one thing,
chaotic.
we match teams like that pretty well because they're contested based teams. But I
Correct.
guarantee you now next week when we're playing a run and carry team like Gold Coast, forget
Oh, we're
about
fucked.
it.
Yeah.
We're
We're
fucked.
fucked.
Oh, we're
Forget
10
fucked.
goals minimum. 10 goals
Imagine
minimum.
what Anderson's gonna do. Fucking 50 touches this guy.
Picnic.
They'll be
Kindergarten.
running ragged. They'll run us ragged.
And even when we did find space, the kicking just wasn't there. You could see from guys like a Cripps, Haynes, like you said, AD. Like, I mean, when there was space to be taken, the kicks just really those left foot tumble kicks and shots on goal as well. It's just the class. It's the players, of course, in that.
There's
respect.
one player there. There's one player there tonight I genuinely thought showed some poise, and that was Zach Williams. Like
Zach
his
Williams?
usage
Yeah.
I
of
thought
the
he was
ball.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he kicked. I think he kicked one goal, but even his kicking and his decision making around the ground, particularly at half forward on the wing or whenever he was on the ball, he's probably the only player in our team that actually has a bit of nous about him.
Yeah.
Especially
From what I
forward
saw
on the ball
tonight.
too, yeah.
Oh yeah, like we've
He's
all had
probably
a go
been
at
our
him.
best player. Over the past, I reckon, 4 or 5 weeks, been our
He's
best player.
been our highest rated player throughout the last 6 weeks.
There you go. Then,
Well,
that's
there
what
you
I
go.
was
Aiden
Yeah.
with the stats, good stuff. I love it.
I like that.
On your
I
John
like
Ralph.
that. Coming in,
On
mate.
your Kingy. On your
Uh,
Kingy.
Sure.
I'm not like those dickheads. They blocked me on Twitter, both of them. assholes.
Of course they did. Fuck horror. What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Can you repeat on
I
you?
thought, with the comment, and a lot of people have been saying, after O'Farrell went down, that the game changed. Tracy got on top. Amos got on top. Voss also got on top. But do you think we don't have enough experience down back that we can't cover an 18-year-old that's played 6 games?
And he's not a one-on-one defender either. You know what I mean?
Like, I understand that an intercept player goes down, but how many do we have down there? Well, you're telling me that you can't roll reverse?
No, it's the mentality of the group, bro.
I understand, but and that's what I'm coming to is that one player goes down, he's 18 years old, has played 6 games, and we all drop our heads. I understand.
Yeah,
like it goes off.
Yeah,
sub,
that's exactly how it is.
An ACL, and that's it. We just fold.
How many times have we done that this year, bro?
Yeah,
bro. Now you got me saying, bro, mate, bro. How many times? How many times have we done that?
I said it on Tuesday. What fucks my brain is that how do they not learn from past mistakes? How can you not evolve as a team where someone goes down, all right, we fill the void, someone comes in, third and goes up forward, and I'm sure someone can come back down back, or we can switch, and that's what you plan for too. If someone goes down, like what are we playing footy for?
It makes you question.
You're not going to get everything on your own terms for 120 minutes of football. It doesn't work like that. And you're not going to get everything on your own terms for 24 weeks.
It was in our own terms for longer than I thought it was supposed to be, if that makes sense. Like midway through kind of the third quarter, I remember we were talking to each other, we were saying, how are we still ahead? It was a game of how we're still ahead.
True.
It makes you question what they review. Like, what do they actually review during the week? Nothing?
I reckon this year, for the rest of the year, it's just a waste. This
it
is
is
just a waste. If we don't, to me,
especially with the same thing being dished up,
100%, man. We're not learning anything out of this, man. Like, players are just playing for themselves. This is not doing anyone any good. And mate, to me, you got to start making moves this week.
Yeah,
I think a lot
if there's any more retirements to come out, it'd be this week. Like, there's been a few murmurs. Yeah. Sardi, who knows? But I agree. Right, like these last 3 games.
What do they mean?
At the moment, they mean nothing, but they can mean something.
But only if we're going all in the right direction. So, to me, if Voss is going to be the coach next year, fair enough. But if he's not, if they're thinking about it, you got to move on, mate, or else we just wasting.
I guarantee you they're thinking about it.
So I would then start working towards next year.
First things first, Rock. I'm not sure who else is strong on this, but Tom DeConning shouldn't be playing.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know why.
Does he know how to break anymore? Does he know how to just take?
What is he? He's turned into a sightseer and a tourist, man. Like, fuck off. I'm not being rude. Honestly, bro. Why are they playing him?
Especially up forward too.
He couldn't even take a fucking picture.
Why are they playing him?
100 games
in 2 weeks. I don't get it. I don't get why they're playing him. If he's
they made the decision about Charlie to rest him and to, he put him on ice. Sam Walsh, like, why are you coming back? To do another back injury?
Like, especially a guy like Sam Walsh. There's no point.
To do another back injury? To do another disc?
Not under this. Not under this system. Just leave him out. What's the last 3 games going to get you?
TDK on the stat sheet, he looked all right, but I didn't even notice
Aiden, he's been horrible. He's been horrible since gather round against West Coast.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying, like, statistically, like, if you looked at the stats, you think, he did all right. But today when I watched him, I'm like, what the fuck's he doing? Like, where was he?
Nah, bro, he was useless. I'm with you. He was useless, though, bro.
You're 100%. And someone in the comment has said Tom was good. I don't know what you were watching. I don't think he was good. He
wasn't there when we needed him to be.
Just there.
I've got one for Snapper. Snapper, I'm going to ask you a question. Sard, does he go on next year or not?
No.
Yeah.
No. That was the first quarter when Flynn Young was trying to chase the Freo player along the wing, and Sard didn't bother helping. He just kept running alongside. And I thought, you've got fucking pace, mate. You can catch him. But he just chose not to. And I thought
I reckon.
that's the
I
effort.
reckon. I reckon
He's
he's
cool.
lost
That's
that,
unlike him. That is
Yeah,
very
he's
unlike
cool.
him.
He can't run, bro. And he can't kick anymore. He's been found out, and give it up. Just what, mate? There's no shame in coming out and retiring. There is no, and I know it's hard for these players. We
He's
understand
contracted
it.
until next year, though. He is contracted.
Of course he is.
a contract pre-season.
Or it
we
could have been
don't
a
know what
2-year
we
last
did
year.
before the season
Yeah, I think you could be right. Yeah.
See, I don't know why we did that.
Yeah. What is it? Do you reckon under a better coach system, a better system?
Well,
do we wait and to make a call on him?
Chris Masters said Sard can't play Voss's game, which is true to a point. But I feel like if you reverse that, Voss can't really play Sard the right way, and I don't think he really has for his whole career at Carlton. That being said, though, I don't think he's been incredible this season. Like, he's been far from it. But yeah, I think it's a question of Sard can't play the Voss kind of system, if there even is one, because it relies on chaos and it relies on unpredictability and stuff like that. So
it's time to go.
You were late on it. Thanks, AD. Thank you for joining.
Bye-bye.
He's gone. He got the it's time to go. He beat me though. He beat me before it.
he took his.
He did say in the chat that he's going anyway. Morris, the sick puppy. How are you?
Boys, evening. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi, Morris.
Immaculate, as they would say.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom. Oh, wait up. Okay, go again. Words of wisdom.
How in the first half and a bit, how our forward line functioned pretty well, right?
Yeah.
And
tackling pressure too.
And what I'm getting at, when you've got the bitch, Charlie Curnow, that's not there.
Yeah,
one man that doesn't chase, all right, didn't break the chain. All right. So that's something that everyone's got to look at, right? Because the game was won without pressure. Majority of it from forward pressure in.
Yeah.
Also, Motlop. How the fuck is he still getting the game?
Leave him, man. Leave him.
I'd rather Isaiah Dudley than him.
Don't talk shit about my boy, man. Don't talk shit
about you know who played well?
Motlop. He did what he had to do.
Oh, bro.
Another bro.
The bro squad.
Coming out.
Well.
Bro, he's not Bobby Hill. Fuck, people think that this guy's Cyril Rioli. Look what he's got to work with. And I blame the club for not what's that word I'm looking for?
Development.
Development.
Yeah, but hey, Snapper. Let me tell you something, right? Sometimes you've gotta take control of your own destiny.
Correct.
All right.
Bit of love, Snap. Bit of love.
He's not quick. He's not fast. He's not skillful. He looks lost. All right. So I don't know. And by the way, Rocco, you're wrong. O'Farrell did do an ACL.
Yeah,
did they? I didn't say it was wrong. I said let's wait for the confirmation. That's all I said.
I got a video. I got a video sent to me about 5 minutes after he went off, and it's zoomed in, and it clearly says to the doctor, it's popped twice.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That's fucked. That's actually fucked. I feel sorry for the kid.
That's his 2026 season done.
Pretty much. Yeah.
In
the bin.
You won't see him next year.
No.
But can I say something? He got pushed in that contest. No free kick though, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. He got no free kick for the push, but they got a goal out of it as well. So not only do we get an ACL, but as I said to Rocco, corruption runs deep, mate. It's like FIFA, AFL,
Yeah,
FIFA. They're together, mate. Corruption.
I won't agree. I can't think that the AFL went in at halftime and said, make them win. I won't take that. I won't take that. I don't see. I looked at that second half. I didn't. Yeah, there was a couple of decisions that could have gone either way, but
ripping off Hewitt's head. Come on,
you
can't
I
tell
know,
me
but you can do that at any game. Snapper, mate. Any game you can watch and go through every single decision.
And that's what I'm saying, Rocco. It's obvious. It's so obvious.
It's not obvious. It's not obvious, mate. No, mate. I could pick 4 or 5 Carlton free kicks that you can turn around and say they weren't there and we got them.
And I'll agree with you, but
how can it be corrupt?
The third quarter was so evident. Some of those free kicks that they got and we didn't get that led to them getting goals. It's evident, mate. Social media is blown up about the umpiring. Non-Carlton supporters.
It just didn't go our way as far as like the game was done. We only kicked 2 goals in that second half. But to me, nah, man. I'm not going to even look at the umpires. No.
What did you guys make of Cooper Lord's game?
What do you think, Morris?
I didn't mind his game.
Cooper Lord, I like him. He's got a lot of core strength. He's got a little bit of player. But I even said at start of the year, right? He needs to build his tank. I don't think he can play.
That is a good point. Yeah.
But he's only been in the system a year because he came into the club halfway through last year, right? The role that he plays in his game style is a heavy high speed game where he takes the hits to get that ball moving, right? So, I mean, the kid's only 19.
He's got he'll build a couple more pre-seasons.
He's the type of player you want in your team. Cheap, reliable, and does it wrong. And I think
I don't get why he's been the sub.
But he's a perfect sub.
Because of that tank, I guess. But yeah, that'll build hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Because I thought our midfield was high possession. I mean, Cripps and Hewitt had 36 each. I mean, I thought Cripps was breaking tackles and kind of, using his strength, a bit his core strength. And I was thinking, what the hell is this? So, it was good to see that, I guess. But
it's probably his best game of the year.
Incredible.
Cripps.
Yeah.
I don't think he was. I don't know. I'm surprised he had 36.
It's time to go!
It's
kicked snap right.
I'm telling you panic.
Get off. Nah. Thank you.
Every time you do that, it's a bit of a panic, man. Like, who's going to get kicked off, man? This is like tension plus when you do that, Mars.
Well, tension. Oh, you don't know now. You got no clue.
Nathan,
what's going on?
How are you, bro? Because I got to use the word bro now. Because it's the hey bro. How are you?
Good.
Long time no see.
Yeah, no, another shit game, but expected. There's nothing new.
There isn't, is there? What did you make of it?
The scoreline, yet again, didn't reflect on the game. And it's just same old shit.
Yeah. Standouts.
A little bit of effort.
Yeah, standouts, Hewitt, Cripps, them two.
Yeah.
Cooper Lord, he played decent.
I thought he was
and
good
then
tonight.
O'Farrell, yet again, before he went down, he bobbed up. And then...
And that's fucking...
with O'Farrell, just a question, what does that mean for our backline? Like, what does it mean like with Sauce? Because we're not going to see O'Farrell for the next, probably 2 years now, a year and a half.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? Like, does Jack now sign on? Because apparently, like, the reason why Jack doesn't want to sign is because more so about, like, where his place would be because of O'Farrell and even Dean coming in.
Well,
but because Hoff has gone down, what does that mean?
Nick Newman comes back in now.
Yeah, Aiden, I don't buy that. Sauce was in All-Australian form. Down back.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're if you're going to look at who are you going to be playing, O'Farrell or Harry Dean in front of a Sauce, you're going to go Sauce every day of the week.
But do you think like Sauce, it wasn't about his form or if he was going to play. I think Sauce is more about what Sauce wants to do.
Yeah,
it's
wants
not
to
about
win.
what the team want. I think it's more about him wanting to go now. They want to keep him.
But you know what I reckon it could be as well too? We've always pillaged him, right? Like he's a 27-year-old, yeah. So he's basically had 10 years at the club, right? And that's 10 years of wages where the club have burnt him, right? I remember even his last contract 2 years ago, where they pretty much signed him on deadline day, where if you guys remember where
St Kilda
Prelim. For the prelim,
Essendon, St Kilda.
No, it was they basically signed him last minute. And even put out we might not have a spot for him on the list.
Yeah. Well, they didn't know where he was going to play.
Exactly. Before that, Morris, can you say that? What was Jack before?
He was a half forward.
But he was a bit of a half forward, a bit of a ruckman. You know, like he didn't know what he was doing.
But on that as well too, Rock, and I know your stance in regards to money and that, right? But football's changed now with what players get paid, right? There's stats that show that back then when he was in our side, we structured a lot better and we won more games when he was that link, that third tall up forward and that, right?
I think his best year was something around like 29 goals, something like that, 25, something about it. When he played at half forward. I always thought he was a half forward. That was it.
But and this could be a strategy that his management's done, his old man. Hey, you know what? Yeah, go talk to Collingwood, put the thing, and all of a sudden you got the Bulldogs coming out. Carlton might turn around and say, instead of going, offering him $620 a year, they might turn around and say, all right, we'll give you $700. Because they've basically underpaid him for 10 years, because of his name. Now,
but has he earned it? Has he ever earned
but okay, Mars, I'll ask you this then, right?
Yeah.
Has he done more than Jesse Motlop? Because Motlop's on 500,000.
What's Jack on?
If you're going off this year and you're giving me half a year, obviously you're going to say yeah.
No. It is
as a career.
Motlop signed his last contract on $500,000.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Does Motlop warrant that $500,000?
At the moment, no.
Now,
wait up. But when he signed it, I don't want to change what you're going to say. But when he signed it, would you have signed him on 500,000?
No.
Okay.
I've never really liked Motlop.
So when did he sign his deal? 2023 off season?
I think so.
So he come out of that year. What did he kick? I think he kicked nearly 30 goals. 30 goals.
30 goal year,
yeah.
So and he's performed in the finals to an optimal level as a small forward. He was what was he at the time? What 21?
19.
Was he 19? Whatever,
19.
right? So you're telling me you wouldn't have put him on 500 grand for 2 or 3 years, however long? At 30 goals and starting to peak, well, not peak, we keep, if the improvement keeps going, you could get 40, 50 goals. You wouldn't pay
Especially
that.
with his age at the time.
No, because you don't pay potential.
Yes, you do, Morris. Everyone plays potential.
No,
he's already given you.
You have to be smart if you do it.
No, I'm saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you don't.
But everyone does, Morris. I mean, look at
you. He gave you a body of work that year.
Potential is what's gotten us where we are now with our salary cap.
I understand that, but he gave you a good body of work.
Do it again.
From his first year,
do it again.
And that's what they were probably expecting him to do again, but he hasn't reaped the rewards. And then when you miss playing him out of position, I mean, he doesn't know what he's doing half the time. Fuck, you're gonna confuse this bloke. This bloke needs a fucking Eurofin every time he plays a game.
Yeah, but hey,
It's like a yo-yo.
But he starts the game up forward every week. All right. The majority of his game time he spent up forward as a small. All right. Bro, don't tell me that it's because of Voss that he misses tackles and he doesn't know where to run and all of that, right? The other players stick tackles. It's like he puts his hands. It's like he puts his hands up in the air to try and tackle them.
The other players stick tackles, you reckon?
Do you know, like
who sticks tackles? Last week we were talking about how bad our tackling was.
You know what I mean, like
I know, but he had
5 tackles today.
But like Motlop's out of contract now, right?
What happened?
So how much do you give him? Because you can't go to him now and say, "Hey, you know what? We're going to give you $350."
No, you can't go. You're probably not going any higher than the 500 he's on, and if he doesn't like it, well, it's time to move.
But then Rocco doesn't want to give Sauce 600. All right.
No, I said 600 is the
maximum
we'll probably give him.
But do you reckon that Sauce's talent?
He's played 10 good games. Look, I'm a Sauce. I like Sauce, right? Don't get me wrong. And I think he's just found his position this year, right? Before that, no one knew where to play him, right? But at the end of the day, he's played 10 games.
I disagree with you there, Rocco.
Good.
You know, where you say no one knew where to play him.
No one did know where to play him.
No. He was never able to cement that forward spot because he was always used plugging holes for us.
Yeah, so they didn't know, because if they thought that forward role was his spot and he was playing it right, they would not have moved him.
But you got Charlie and Harry there.
I understand, but we're still looking for a third. We're always looking for a third. Kemp. They're trying to put Moyer. They're always trying to find a third. He was the third, and he couldn't really cement that spot. He was okay at it. It wasn't great. He was okay at tagging when he tagged bloody Fife and all that, and he stopped them, and then they thought he was going to be a tagger, and then he's going to be a makeshift bloody ruckman, and now he's found his spot. But all I'm saying is, fair enough. Like, what are you going to pay him? But what you think that Sauce is worth more than 600?
I'd touch more.
Well, all right, I'll give him another 20 grand. Go. Sign the contract. I'll give you 630.
Negotiations.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like,
your
theory. See,
it's a bit like that, isn't it?
Well, fucking the block here.
See, there's a theory that's been put out. You don't give defenders money, all right?
You give Wiedering money.
But if you have a look at all our great sides,
that's a key position. That's different.
If
you gave Saad money,
but
that's why you don't give him money.
Yeah,
and Houston's a prime example.
You gave Zach Williams a lot of money.
But you gave Zach Williams a lot of money to come into the middle.
No, but he was never a midfielder. They tried to experiment.
What Morris is saying. They got
that's dumb thing. Yeah.
That was the wrong mentality.
That's our wrongdoing.
So even like, you know, I said it a while ago in regards to our development and the way the way we train and that, and like, you have a look at Geelong. They had Jack Martin on ice. They brought him back, and I said this, where they started him at halfback, where you're facing the footy and you're running straight lines, right?
Yeah.
Then you have him as a sub tonight. He's been playing really well today. Played as a sub, kicks 4 goals.
Yeah, but look at the team around him, mate. Look at the team around him.
The environment.
I get
environment.
the environment.
I get that, and like, but what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the team around him. I'm talking about the intelligence behind the people in the background to get to a point where, how do we get to this? How do we get this guy in the park where he doesn't break down ever again? And so far, they've ticked the boxes.
Yeah, and when I say team, I did mean like not just on the ground, off the ground too. You know, like the team around them, like the whole organisation. Look at the way they operate, man. They get their players ready. You know what I mean? When they come in, they're ready to play. You know, so yeah, you're right.
I think they've nurtured him well. They've understood that he's probably going to break down every 5 games, so they're probably limiting how much he plays in a game as well. He's not playing 80% game time. I don't know what his game time numbers are. He's probably playing around the 60, 70 range, but they know that for optimal output, they'll probably play him to a 60, 70%er, but get optimal output out of him. So they nurture players. They're not desperate teams. We're a desperate club. Desperate club. We play players to their red line and they get injured.
And he's the type of player that will win the flag for him.
Yeah, 100%, because he's a classy player that can come in and add something that they don't have down back or up forward. You know, he can swing. And putting him down back, they've found something with him that we didn't have. Like, we're square pegs round holes FC, and we didn't even find that.
Yeah. He nearly did in 2023. He nearly won us the flag in 2023 when he came back.
He was a big part of our team that year. He was important.
I just think we're a desperate club. That's it. You're just playing plays because we're playing. Like, TDK doesn't have to play a game. Like, why are you playing? Why are we bringing Walsh back? He doesn't have to play. I know the player that he is. And he's rare. Like, the player that he is, he's raring to go. He's always foaming at the bit to get out there because he's a competitor, you know. But
I'd just say, on ice. You've got to put Walsh on ice.
Graham Wright, don't worry about this year, mate. Wait until next year.
Do you know from tonight's game, right? And I want to ask you guys as well too. Your thoughts on Harry Mackay in the forward line, not the work he does down the ground.
Okay.
He was a bit missing before.
I thought he was a barometer. I thought he was if you look, the game was kind of played through him, if that makes sense. Like that first half, he was kind of leading and he was, I saw him tackling. I saw him literally chase down tackling in that first half, like the rest of our small forwards.
What do you lay? You lay 10 tackles.
There you go. When are you saying that?
He had some big ones.
Then that second half, the kicks to him are horrendous. I'll start by saying that, of course. But yeah, the second half, I think it was just a product of the game we played, from my point of view.
Yeah,
a few people in the comments here have been using this word, and I agree. Clumsy. He's a clumsy player.
At times,
yeah.
He's really clumsy. He's getting injured. He's like he runs into people. Some of those kicks, he kicks into the man on the mark. He's just like a.
You know what that is too? It's continuity in his game. I mean, he's in and out. Bloke's a tampon. He's in for 1, out for 3. Genuinely. When's the last time we put 10 games together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even, last year, did he play 10 in a row? But
are we that bad?
Yes.
In regards to
the answer is yes.
The first quarter, the first quarter we had 3-0 on toast, right?
The first and second.
Yeah.
Second we were good too. I thought we were good.
But
they're fucking legless, to say the least, though. They're fucking legless.
See Jeremy Cameron kicked 6 goals.
Yeah.
And he kicked 11 the week before, and he kicked 5 the week before that. Now, I know our disposal's terrible, right? But what I'm trying to get to is we had 3-0 on toast tonight, right? Our disposal had to be
better,
pretty good tonight, that we can't get the ball into the hands of our key forwards. For a Harry to kick, 4 going into half time, or Mars. Harry was paying $2 something to kick 2 goals.
Yeah, no, so But because we can't get the ball up forward. Look how hard it is for us to penetrate a forward line, and to get it up through the middle as well. Look where he's taking shots from, the fucking pocket.
Yeah,
That's right.
He scored it
All
somehow.
of our forwards, they take shots from the pocket. I mean, and then there were a few times where we went forward and, he kicking directly in front of, because of our forward half game. And we weren't defending 25 men behind the ball like Stoke City. We were genuinely playing a front half game, and we were generating enough inside 50s and quality looks, but we just didn't put them away.
yeah.
We can't put teams away. I don't know what it is anymore. I know you've got younger players, but you still got enough weapons up there.
As soon as they hit
Harry
the front,
can give you 5 or 6.
you just
Williams on his day gives you 4. Sorry, Zach. Yeah, go.
No. Like you were just saying, like we couldn't put them away. As soon as they hit the front, you just knew.
Yeah, it was it. You knew they just had to get within 1 or 2 goals, and then you just knew that was it. They needed to get within touching distance before 3/4 time. If they did it, we win that game.
I mean, as I said, when the pressure came, we had no idea. We don't know what to do.
That's not even pressure. Like, if you look at the situation, it's round 21. We're not going to make finals. We're not really going to do much. Pressure is when you're, in the games that we've lost in the past, like 2022, Collingwood and stuff like that. Like, that's pressure. This is barely pressure compared to what other teams face, and we're crumpling to this.
Not to go back to Motlop, but Peter Khan, thank you for the $5. In his first 4 seasons, Eddie Betts kicked 19, 21, 17, and 18 goals and averaged 7 touches per game. Not many small forwards perform from day one.
Well, they're facts. They're facts. You can't beat stats, mate.
But, Dennis Pagan, he did say about Eddie Betts when he got him that the kid's going to be a freak. All right? So everyone knew. Are you telling me, all right, that Motlop's going to have a better career than Eddie Betts?
I don't know. You can't say that. You just don't know. All I'm saying is, of course, Eddie Betts looked like he had a bit more class than that. But look, I'm not a Motlop like fan or whatever. But at the end of the day, like after he had his good year where he kicked 30-odd goals, the year after he was injured the whole year, right? So everyone forgets that he's injured the whole year. He doesn't play, right? Then he comes back this year and we're just playing him all over the place. Like, like you got to give him a little bit of a, just a bit of a go, man. Like this year, as much as you say he starts up forward, and mate, why are we playing him anywhere near the midfield? He's not a picker.
I've told you, Rocco, why.
Why?
We don't have any midfield depth.
So what? So why are we playing him there? Like we're robbing Paul to pay Peter.
So who do you put?
I put fucking Vosco in there. I don't care, but don't put Motlop.
No, but you Cripps, Hewitt, and Chera, and that they can't run 120 minutes in the middle.
Work with what you've got. Why are we trying? You at one stage you got Hewitt, Chera, you got bloody the captain, you've got Walsh in there, you've got Lord. Like, how many more? Why are we running him through there too?
But when Walsh went down, that's when he started putting Motlop in there, and
he hasn't done him any good.
I actually see it as it should be a positive. Sorry, a positive for Motlop, because when you can't get your hands on the ball, he's given a prime advantage of getting his hands on the ball by going in the middle, first, as opposed to a small forward having 6-7 touches and hey, three goals is Brownlow votes.
Can I ask Nathan? You were there today at the Sporting Globe with us to watch the game. What did you think after halftime? Did you think we were going to go ahead and continue on, or did you think we were just? Yeah.
No, it felt like the Richmond game in back round one. This is Freo chipped away, and as soon as they chipped away, that's it. We just lost momentum.
Yep, 100%.
We can't deal with pressure. Pressure comes, the players, they just look lost. Harry Mackay, second half, he looked lost. Yep. And then he got frustrated, gave away a few free kicks here and there. Yeah.
What did you guys? Oh, what's he said here?
Scotty.
Morris going to get a shout out.
Morris, give
Does he-
Scotty a shout out.
Oh, Scotty Tompkins, how are you, mate? Great work. Great work for yourself, mate. I heard so Scotty's walking to Marvel for the Gold Coast game.
He's walking to Marvel. Is he?
Yeah.
That's a spin out. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I can't get over that our draft class from this year, Jagger Smith and O'Farrell have both done their ACLs to start and bookend the year. I can't get it. I actually can't get over it. I feel like I want to punch. I actually want to punch a fucking wall.
Yeah. Yeah. On top of everything else, man, it just no good, man, and no good for the kid. You know, like he really did show something. He kicked his first goal.
First goal tonight. It's like fucking hell.
Straight after as well, that injury happened.
Yeah.
Has it been confirmed he done his ACL?
Well, hasn't been completely confirmed, but you know, there's been
mechanism. That was a mechanism. As soon as he clutched down, he just say, "Fucking hell."
Yeah, but with Voss saying it as well too. I mean, that's the doctors.
Usually they never say it, and they always say, "We'll wait for scans." But I actually feel devastated for him. He's been playing
He was actually developing.
He's
which is
playing
really
all football.
But you know what? In a way, it's unfortunate, right? But you got to look at it if you're O'Farrell, right? I've played 6 games. I got in the taste. I now know what it takes and what I need to do to be that AFL footballer, right?
Especially in a system which is chaotic and it doesn't really work.
Yeah. So does it give him 12 months to put that size on? That he because
doing an ACL the tenfold of it happening again now is both players, Jagger Smith and him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you hope that the kid's got a 10+ year career ahead of him, right?
Yeah, I think he does, and I think he's got the determination. Well, we'll see now. You know how determined he is. I'm sure he is. You know, he's got, as you said, he's got the taste. He's foaming at he's playing I thought he was playing fantastic football.
Yeah.
To be thrown in the deep end and to be playing in that system, which
that
is
defense,
future football. You know, every single week. Again, or with Will Ashcroft, he comes back, wins a Norm Smith, but different team.
But that's where you look at, you know, like when people say don't take it for granted, this and that. Look at Oscar McInerney, played all year, misses out on the grand final, misses out on the premiership medallion. Yeah,
and then you've got Harry Mackay saying he's in no rush.
No rush.
Yeah.
That I'm telling you, that comment will come to haunt him.
Yeah, but it shouldn't only be him hit with the bat.
No, it's not. But when you come out and say that,
he said it.
But the
captain
captain
said we're going to lose 2 or 3 games. You know, we're not going to win every game. I understand that you're not going to win every game, but it's just putting it out there into the ethos to say, okay, in your head you might not think that, but put something out there and say we're going to try and win every single game.
You never put that out there, man. You would never put that out there that you know, there's plenty of time. You know, in no rush. You would never put that out there. And you would never say we might win one, might win a couple, and lose a couple. You should never. Those words should never come out of your mouth. We know that you might lose a couple of games. That word should never come out of your mouth.
The one that really killed me was after round 1, how the whole persona around the club and a lot of the players were coming out even saying, hey, you know what, it's only one game.
Only round 1, yeah.
It's only one game.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole season ahead. Well, guess what? We're at round 22 now, 21 or whatever.
Plus the back end of 24 especially.
We'll finish probably 14th.
Hawthorn are licking their lips on that.
Yeah, they get a nice little draft pick, high-end draft pick again. Just smart clubs doing smart business, aren't they? I mean, look, you don't know that fucking Jagger Smith's going to go down, but still.
No. But you also got to plan for that as well too.
Yeah, but you don't plan for injuries like that.
No,
if you're
not that,
planning
mate.
around injuries, well, then you're fucked.
No. But what I'm saying is, like, you can't be. We've got Paddy Cripps and throw everything. You know, our midfield's only built around Cripper, and our forward line's built only around Wiedering, and then forward line around Curnow and that, because you find and we found out last year as well too, when Wiedering went down, you know, we were a rabble.
No, yeah, definitely. But he's fucking key position. You know, how hard is he to replace? And that Wogmum Matula was saying that's due to messaging from the club, meaning the in no rush, the Patrick Tripp, you know, all the statements that they make.
100%, Matula. That's no truer words are being said, because if the leadership group and the players are talking like that, that means that the club's talking like that. Sorry, if the club wasn't talking like that, the players, look at a team like Hawthorn, for example. You never hear those words out of their mouth. Mate, they said at the start of the year they wanted to win the premiership. That was it. There's no yes, no, maybe. It's like, and then we're getting those words. That's coming from above. And the club to allow that, even if a player accidentally says that, they should be pulled up straight away and say, what are you talking about? And I don't think
the draft picks now at West Coast as they traded for Barras. So even
is it
better for them? Yeah, they traded for Barras.
I didn't know that. So they don't actually get.
Yeah, it was a 3-team trade. Yeah.
So they actually get it. That's not so bad now.
Even what?
Yeah, but they, you know what's funny? They'll probably go past us. They'll probably leapfrog us in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Because it's starting to drive me mad, right? Like, I hope one of the first thing that Graham Wright does as well too, he sacked the whole social media department.
Embarrassing. We're fucking embarrassing.
Have you seen the videos that they were throwing out of the players at the airport and
embarrassing?
Blah, blah, blah. Like,
I'm all for fun and games, but it's embarrassing. It's pathetic.
Look, imagine promoting that internationally. This is our football team, bro. Like I've said it before. I follow Liverpool, right? I get all their feed. You got to see the stuff they put out. Yeah.
As I said, I don't think our club really cares about winning premierships at the moment. Not the top end. They don't really care. They might say they do, and they want to win one, but there's a difference between wanting to win one and making it your main priority. There's two different things. You might want something in life. It doesn't mean that that's your main priority. Everyone wants to be retired. Everyone wants to be a millionaire. You know, everyone wants to be financially. Everyone wants the perfect woman. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not their main priority. They might want it, but their narrative and what comes out of that club shows that the premiership isn't their number one thing they're going for.
The aspirations of the club, I've got one for Nathan. I've got one for Nathan actually, and Zach.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is rumors. I don't know if it's to be true. Even if I'm just going to put it out there anyway. But apparently, I'm not no master food sources for me, but Paddy Cripps apparently wants to move back to. Let's say he wanted to move back. Would you entertain the thought?
100%.
100% I would, yeah.
Yeah.
100% I would.
Well,
obviously, there's a price, and it's a captain and all that. But for the right price, absolutely, I would.
Yeah.
Well,
depending what we get back to.
Yeah, of course. But David Rees-Jones said something, and it was clipped up on SEN, and he said about moving him over, and we get what's his name if it was at the right price, that young kid, right? Right. And they were laughing and going, and he come, look, man, you're getting an experienced player that can teach their midfield, and he wants to leave anyway. So for the right price, and I'm not saying it's going to be him because that bloke wants Tats Lotto numbers to come over, but for the right price, Of course, you've got to be thinking about that, man. You've got to be thinking about that.
You know who I would actually get from the West Coast? Liam Ryan.
Yeah, Liam Ryan. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like him. Aladdin.
I reckon he'll fit in well into our forward line.
But you know where we've got to be careful too? Like, touching back onto the Cripper thing, right? You send him over to WA, right? And let's say you get Harley Reid, all right? People are saying that Harley Reid needs experience behind him because he's still a kid and he's still learning and developing into, to nut out his negatives, right? You throw him into our side, who's going to teach him that?
George Hewitt.
You got to hope it's the next coach. You got to hope the next coach has got that.
You can't rely on Cripper to be showing all of it.
I understand what Morris is saying though. To be honest, that midfield, it's pretty bare.
It's bare.
When you strip it right back, it's got to be. I know Walsh isn't there at the moment, and I'm not even going to put in Jagger Smith because you don't know how many games he's going to give you. But if you go through the midfield rotation, you got Cripps, Hewitt, Chera, Walsh, Lord, and you throw Motlop through there a couple times a game with Moya. It's genuinely bottom 5 midfield in the comp. It's a bottom 5 midfield.
It is.
And in this day and age, you need a strong midfield and a deep midfield with a bit of quality to really to hurt teams, because obviously it's always at the source of the ball. You need good midfielders. We've always had a good midfield. I just think we've given too much away, being Kennedy as well, who I'm not going to go back to people, whatever we did at the start of the year is what we did at the end of the year, what it is.
But if you throw Kennedy,
go.
If you throw Kennedy into the list that you've named,
it's
still not enough.
It's still it's average. It's very average.
Like to rotate
because
that.
If Walsh doesn't fire out of that midfield, what quality is there? Like, genuinely, what quality is coming out of that midfield going forward? Because your midfield, it drives you. Your midfield sets the tone. Tackling, your kicking, handballs, how fast you play the game as well. And, I mean, you just look at it and you go, George Hewitt, slow, one pace. You don't want him using the ball. And to be honest, probably our best user at the moment.
36
5 foot, you can't trust him. 6 times out of 10, he might hit a target. Then you got Chera, who he doesn't know what day it is. This bloke, I don't know what. Who was saying? I think I was speaking to a tush. Only Carlton. He actually hit the nail on the head. He said that he just does enough to absolve himself of criticism every week.
Mr. 5 out of 10. This is what we said.
Yeah. He just 5s and 6s every single week. So he's not bad enough to get criticised, but he's not good enough to be in the limelight. He's just here. He's just here. All
and
here.
this is the thing. You're saying, Morris,
David King said.
Exactly. Exactly right. Like you're saying our midfield depth is leaves a lot to be desired, which is so true. So what do you do to fix that? You go out and look for X factor players. You look for players that can make a difference, and that's what Chera was, I guess, supposed to be. But for the price that we paid for him,
you got him for nothing. You got him for nothing.
The first round pick.
When Chera came to Carlton, his first.
He's on 800K. This bloke.
No, but hang on a minute. But his first contract, all right, he was on less than what he was on at Freo.
We gave away a pick.
No, I'm talking about the pick.
Oh, you're talking about the
pick, yeah.
Pick 6.
And you're talking about
but then that's what I was going to come to. Yeah, you guys are wanting to give Motlop $500,000 and work off the potential, right? Chera's still young.
What is he, 25, 26?
I think he's 25, right? But you saw a glimpse, and I'm not Chera's biggest advocate either.
No, I know.
The Chera that we saw in 2023, all right? If we can get that back, we're a whole different team.
Hey, listen, listen to me, Matt, bro. And I think this, I can't pronounce his first name. Boyne, what's his name?
Oh, being purple and green.
Oh, being purple, sorry. Hey, pick 7 and 750K a year he gets. And we've just extended it another 4 or 5 years, man. And what does he produce?
We never gave him 750.
What are we giving him? That's what he's averaging at.
Maybe now because we just signed him this year.
But over average.
Prior to that, he wasn't on 750. He was nowhere near 750.
What was he on?
He was on about 525.
Yeah, but he's 26 years old, right?
The thing is, like, like the act of actually bringing him in.
What's he bought? What's he bought over
Yeah,
that
that's exactly
we
right.
didn't have?
You know what he had? He had that. You know what he had? If you talk about the Brayshaw that they've got.
Yeah,
And like not Angus.
Andrew.
Not Angus, but Andrew. He's only carried on the last 2-3 years, where he's been that. He's turning into that A grader. Do you follow me? And that's what Chera was. Chera was turning the wheels at Freo, right? Freo didn't want to get rid of him. Do you know?
I don't know. He's not a needle mover. He hasn't moved the needle.
Yeah, but I agree.
He hasn't made our midfield any better than what it was before. All right, 2023. Okay. Anomaly back end of the year, he's probably most consistent. I don't know where he came in now.
No, I think his best year was.
Where did he come in our best? 23 would be his best year.
No, he went down 2023.
2022 when he came was and then 23 was his best, and last year fell right away because of injuries. And then this year he's just been He's like 5, 6 out of 10. I don't know. He doesn't give me. He doesn't give me wow factor. Like how many games has he won off his own boot?
None.
You're going to give me Richmond,
but I don't think he plays that role.
And I understand that too. That's because you've got Walsh as well.
Yeah, and even Walsh. See, that's going into next year. You pray that. Like Chera can find the 2023 form, and trust his body. If there's any body issues, like mental issues that he's got in his head, where he's starting to trust his body again.
Yeah,
Walsh.
Yeah,
Walsh is another one. Jagger into the side. Curnow. Can he regain?
Is he going to be there next year?
Oh, nah.
Bubba Holland, is he going to be there next year? He's the X factor.
Bubba Holland. We've been talking about culture for how many weeks and that now? You want to set culture at the club? You sack him. You sack Elijah Hollands.
How many players are they going to pay out?
Fucking hell, we're sacking everyone, man.
No, but if you sack him, you don't have to pay his contract out.
It depends. I got no idea about his contract. If there's any sort of things in there to say
release clauses.
Yeah.
Andy! Hey, going, bro? How are you, bro?
How are you, bro?
How are you, bro?
The broadcast tonight.
The broadcast.
Yeah, there's been a lot of broing.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Fucking same old shit, bro. You got a Dairy Mutt t-shirt on, the jumper on as well.
Yeah,
cuz it's like
you're from the area. Don't worry.
Don't worry,
cuz.
How are you? Did you watch the game? Obviously, you did.
I did watch the game. Watch the game. We lost in the most predictable of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think we'd even be in it. With 10 minutes to go in the game. I genuinely, if you asked me beforehand if we'd get close, I would have said no.
Me too.
So I mean,
you told me yesterday. Told me we were going to win.
I didn't speak to you yesterday.
I had a 60 point loss.
Yeah, that's 50.
60 odds. But
60.
mate, they,
That's
Fremantle, they're fucking legless.
Yeah, look, they'd be pretty disappointed. They would have like come into this game hoping for like, 'cause
Percentage.
we're playing kids, bro.
Mate,
Like,
we're
there's a
playing
lot of
nothing
kids
out
and-
there.
Yeah, so
I think they did an us from like last year? Where you overestimate yourself and you think you just fucking turn up and get it done on the day and you win by 400 points. It wasn't the fact.
exactly.
That's actually, to be honest, they worked for that. They actually worked for that win. And then in the end, we just fell away, as we always do. Our system, which we don't have, just broke down.
We just got away. I mean, we kicked straight. We kicked the first 5 goals, you know what I mean? And then they kicked a few more after that. So we just caught them out a little bit, you know. But at the end of the day, Fremantle, in the second half, they played a class game, man. They slowly wore us down, took over, and then won by 5 goals, man. They did what they had to do. And you know what? Most teams know that about us. They know that even if we get a good start, if you just keep at the task, you will wear us down. And, mate, that was predictable. Like you said, that was predictable outcome at the end.
I thought they did a lot wrong in their first half too, Fremantle, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I thought that was because of the way we played the game as well, and the way that some players have applied themselves to the game. I thought they were up for it for a bit for a half, but we knew that they were going to fall away. And again, predictable, the same way we get beat every single week to these teams is just.
I want to highlight our back six in a way that, like, just the individuals in our back six. You got Wiedering as the one-on-one. And I thought today Fremantle had you got Tracy, Amos, and Pat Voss. I feel like towards the end of that game, especially after O'Farrell went down, they kind of overwhelmed the kind of one-on-one defenders that we had, especially Amos. He kind of let loose that second half.
Yeah.
So what I want to ask all of you is, do you think we really have that kind of, like, the Wiedering? And then do you reckon we have like a centre half back, like a proper centre half back?
No way.
No,
because I don't think we do. And I think it's by design because of the way that we play with Voss, like with the 16 men behind the ball and, with the defensive kind of setup. I think that's kind of by design. But I'm not sure how you guys see it, but I just feel like as a centre half back, like a true one-on-one centre half back. I know it's hard to get someone, but I feel like that's something we really have to address.
Sorry, wait. So Silvani's not a centre half back?
Well, that's a thing. So
Silvani's not a key defender.
No.
Didn't know that.
Holy fuck, the way everyone's losing it, bro. You think this bloke was fucking his dad, bro?
Yeah. Like, does he play there? Yes. But is he by definition? No.
Because of his fucking surname, bro.
Ovarian lottery.
His surname, bro.
He's a great defender.
Be at Carlton, fuck him off, bro.
But hang on a minute. You're talking about a bloke. You're talking about a bloke that's played 13 games in defence this year, right?
Yep.
And if the season went for those 13 games, he'd probably be in the All-Australian, right?
Yep.
Can he play at centre half back? Yes.
Bro, you're off your head.
I'm off my head.
Cuz you think Steven...
I just feel like we got overwhelmed as a back six today.
Intercept
if
defender.
Silvani had a different name, you wouldn't be talking like that because you hate the Silvani name.
Cuz he's played 13 out of 20 games, 22 games, firstly.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what I think it is?
He's played 20 games twice in his career. He's just recently found a little bit of consistent form. And it's not even consistent because it was broken up because he can't stay in the team. Why are we fucking losing our minds over a 13 game player, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
6, he averages what, 15 games a year?
But who's losing their minds?
Are you all right?
Who's losing their minds?
Well, the narrative out there, Morris, man.
The media.
We put out a couple
of the media. It's got nothing to do with the media.
It's all the supporters.
Have a look at Instagram, cuz. Have a look at Facebook comments. Have a look at Instagram comments. Have a look at YouTube comments. So
I'll put a different question.
And Harry McKay's going to Sydney.
No, but it's not that. The narrative.
Gold Coast.
Sorry, Morris. The narrative over Silvani.
You're just arguing for the sake of it. You're not even making sense, bro. You're not even making sense, cuz.
I'll give you a
from
I'll give you
Andrew
a
of Pasco Vale, Bottle.
Andrew.
Am I crashing out? Hell yeah, I'm crashing out. But I'm locked in.
I'll give you
That's
a
great.
question, right? Because you said to Andy that it's only because of his name you don't like him. I'll give you a question. If his name wasn't Silvani, would he have lasted till this year?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Great point.
There you go.
Probably not. But you got to go on. You got to go on today's form.
Okay, today's form, he's played 13 out of 21 games.
And this is the problem is that we oversell and overstate players that play, I don't know, fucking let's say 5 to 10, a handful of good, like 2 handfuls of good games. TDK last year, 5 games, and now he's worth $2 million. And everyone, let's keep him last year. Yeah, he's the best ruckman in the comp. Right, he played 5 good games of football for a year, and everyone said he was the best. I said at the time he played 5 very good games of football, but you have to temper your expectation. Like fucking Silvani at centre half back, but he's not a one-on-one defender.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the only reason he kind of is looked at as a one-on-one defender is because you look at the bodies of O'Farrell, Haynes, like all I said was they're kind of that skinny, kind of tall guy. Silvani's a little bit stockier, a little bit bigger, and he can kind of, I guess, match weight for weight on the forward. That's the only reason. But like he's by definition, he's an intercept defender. That's why I'm saying I feel like that's something we have to have a look at, because I think our back six has done really well.
But that's what Harry Dean is. Harry Dean's a bona fide.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I feel like we have to kind of bring someone in.
Again, we're doing it again with
No,
another 8.
no,
I know.
But what I'm saying, that's his position.
Eventually, I get
it.
Correct. Yes.
Like he's never. You can't play him on a wing.
No.
Of course. Like I just because like we never really kind of criticize the actual back six. We usually criticize the team defense or the way we kind of set up as a team. But I thought the actual back six today kind of
Capitulated.
Kind of lost the grasp on Freo's tools.
Capitulated.
But even if you look at O'Farrell,
in disarray. Players were here, they're getting.
O'Farrell was playing on like Tracy a few times, and I was kind of seeing a mixed match there.
But like even as well as O'Farrell played today, and kudos to him, 6-gamer. But he's again, they were playing. The opposition coaches play through O'Farrell, where he got caught out, where opposition marks goals. Where there was that one that he came back late, and tried to fist it. I think that was in the second or the first for them. So I don't know, but and that's all the questions that you got to ask. Like even if you moving to the forward line, what's life after Harry and Charlie? Like they're 29.
Other people have said that, about other teams, like what's life with whoever, and then
without Joe Danaher.
Yeah, well, there's one, and Richmond did it in their premiership year when they lost a couple of big men, and
Alex
everyone
Rance.
said, hey, remember Rance and all that, and then they said, they were done. And what they did was, and they also lost that other big forward, I think, and I can't remember his name, and then they transformed their whole forward line into this small, chaotic forward line, and it won 3 premierships. So, you know what? If they go, you just go on to a new system, mate, a new set of players, a new design. I don't know, but let's not get hung up on this names and people. Like, I'm really getting sick of it, man. Carlton's been doing this.
I'm not talking about names, Rocco. I'm talking about we've got 2 key forwards at the moment.
Yeah, I don't care. They can go, man. It's not working.
And they're 29 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
If they both go,
good.
All right, and their name could be Banana 1 and Banana 2. All right, for the exercise. What have we got in the reserves that are?
I don't know.
That's coming through. Like
you got Moyer, you got Motlop. We'll get a new forward from somewhere.
Let's say those 2 forwards go. You're getting something back. That's the You know
No,
what I mean?
I'm saying they're 29, so they're nearing retirement. That's what
That's
I'm.
also true.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Especially
What's
the way
the
they
club
play.
doing, even down back end?
Hickory.
You know, like with
was it.
Wiedering.
Tyrone.
You can
Tyrone.
probably
Well,
tick
you're hoping that
that.
the people employed to make these decisions are looking that far ahead and have, you know, plans for that. There are people who are,
It's time to go!
nice.
See you, Nathan.
Thanks, Nathan, and thank you for coming for the
Here he is.
TJP meet up, last catch up of the year at the Sporting Globe. Appreciate it, and appreciate your brother being there as well. And I'm sure we'll see you at the TJP live show number 4.
He said he's coming. He said him and his brother are coming, so we'll definitely see you there.
Mr. Medals himself,
There he is.
Mr. 5-time grand finalist. How are you?
He's fuck. Well, we can only dream if we can actually ever make that many in our lifetime, but
In no rush, bro.
yeah,
I don't think he'd be.
no. I wouldn't be saying in no rush. I'd always be saying now. I'd always be
How are
saying
you?
now. Yeah, look. Yeah, okay to be honest, but I guess
Okay.
pretty
It's a change.
expected. Sorry,
That's a change for you. Okay.
what'd you say, Mars?
Defeated.
I said that's a change for you. Okay.
Oh, as in my health wise, personally, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was asking your mental state, but yeah.
Oh yeah, my mental state, but I mean, like, we're not surprised. I mean, to spew that, obviously, we just couldn't hold on.
Mark, you must be fine. You can't even be bothered getting up. You just come on, you lie down. You can't even be bothered sitting up. Is that what Carlton's done to you? You can't be bothered sitting up.
Well, I managed to hurt my back yesterday as well, so my knee's been fucked as well.
So you are fucked for real then.
Like,
Yeah, that's because I carry my own load and my own job and everything else. You know,
What'd
that's
you
how
make
it
of the
is.
game?
Rocco. Sorry.
what did
The
you
game.
make of the game?
It's basically been the theme all year, guys. Really, you know, we obviously started well, yeah, sure, up till 5-10 minutes into the last quarter when they then hit the front, then that was it. But even then, there was still a kick in it with 6 minutes to go. But the way that it just easily fell apart. Look, of course, it would have been nice to obviously give them a bit of a scare towards their finals campaign, or potentially they somehow missed out if they just somehow had have dropped today. But look, you know, we're just going through the motions now with 3 weeks to go. Gold Coast next. Port Adelaide could be one of those games that could be a draw, or maybe because it's at home. Fingers crossed they can actually get up for my birthday, 2 weeks' time. And then, well, Essendon. Oh, surely we couldn't lose to the VFLW side, could we?
No,
We
we've
are
done
a
it before.
VFLW side.
Yeah, we are. Correct.
Ever a VFLW.
I know.
That's right. I know.
Well,
We've done it before.
virtually they are.
Remember that waffle team? West
Yeah, that was
Coast? SCG. Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember
then
that?
then you had a 2016 Essendon as well, when they obviously had all those top up players as well.
Correct.
That was the
I
other
will
What do
one.
you
finish
think?
14.
Can I ask Mark's opinion about what do you think about Sauce, man? Well, what's going on there? You think we should?
It's just Jack. It's just Jack. Can we just put it down? It's just like it's always been just Jack.
Sorry, yeah,
Chase
you're right.
Sauce. Chase Sauce.
Big-
I know
No,
what
it's
you mean.
not
I know
Jay
what you
Sauce. It's just Jack.
Yeah,
Because
you're
he
right.
can't
Chase
even
Sauce,
lace his
alright.
old man's boots up.
Yeah, you're
He
right.
can't
Chase
lace
Sauce,
his old
Marcello.
man's- Huh?
Yeah, go for it, Rocco.
Nah, well, I don't know. Just your
Yeah.
thoughts on this whole scenario. Should we keep him? Is he worth the money? He's played 13 games, and now all of a sudden he's our superstar backman. Like, what's your opinion about it?
It'd be very sacrilegious for him to go to Collingwood. It'd be very sacrilegious. That's like Nick Dacos wanting to come to us. And even if he was offered $1 trillion, bajillion dollars, it wouldn't happen.
But do we
It's
have
just-
to get away from this mentality? Like, I don't care if he wants to lay. Like, I don't care about this. Like, we are so worried about Collingwood. It's actually affecting us. I mean, I saw yesterday after, and don't get me wrong, I was happy that Collingwood lost last night. Don't get me wrong. I'm at Angus' restaurant arguing with Collingwood supporters how shit they are to stir them up. That wasn't the issue. But then there were posts of people being so happy about Collingwood. Worry about your own backyard. Like, why do you care if he goes to Collingwood? You know you'll forget after week 2. We got to worry about winning games. Why do we care so much? We use up all our energy on this guy. We're using up all our energy. Our energy is just, you can see it in our games. You know, we just worry about it. We can't get rid of Curnow because he's the Superman that sells us tops. We can't get rid of Sauce, and we're there winning like 6 games for the year.
Rocco, your favourite word, hoodwinked. We're trying to make sure that we do not get seriously hoodwinked. And heaven forbid, now that Charlie Curnow is done for the rest of the year, I literally had this thought that for the remaining games, there's going to be this milestone, that milestone, just to distract us all to think that it's all okay when we know it's not okay.
It's always a fucking smokescreen at Carlton FC.
Oh, absolutely. Smoking shadows behind the window, Mars.
That's it, mate. That's it. That's all we do, mate. And it's always doing it for him, doing it for them, doing it for this, doing it for that. Mate, we're not doing it for our fucking selves, mate. We can't even do it for us.
Not for the Rainbows
either. For the fucking men that they play with.
No, no.
You know what I mean? So I'm over the bullshit, fucking this, that, do it for him. Mate, Warren Ralph. Bro, they didn't even wear armbands for the bloke, and he died, and he played for the club.
Did they wear them today?
They didn't even wear them today. No.
I didn't realise that. That's pretty
What
sad.
a fucking embarrassment. Like, we're an embarrassment.
Surely we wore the black armbands for Robert Walls and Peter Pizzusto, did we?
Yeah, but they're superstars of our club.
Yeah, legends, mate, legends, and they're all slowly, and they're all slowly dying. And when we have none of them left, what is next?
Embarrassing.
What is next?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's next. Like, why? What do you mean when they go? What have we got left? We've got a Carlton Football Club that needs to win flags. Like, the past players are sick of their names being thrown about with like they're always been referred to as the 95 premiership team, and that they hate it now.
Question, being purple and green. Hey, Andy, this is for you. Bigger question than JSOS or Jack. Is the Fox post-game replay showed TDK telling Freo players he was staying. Good, bad for Carlton to keep TDK?
I don't give a fuck anymore, bro.
No, me either.
What does it matter? Like, if the changes aren't being made off field, like for me, I don't care, bro. If he wants to stay, good. I'm happy. Well done. Sweet. Loyal. Okay. If he wants to go, good on you, bro. Look, like, what are we worried about? What are we actually losing it about anymore? Like, these players don't care.
No.
And I want to go back to what Rocco was saying about Collingwood. Bro, we have fallen for one of the biggest masterclasses in propaganda. Yeah. Because we've been told for our whole lives that there's this fucking rivalry and we hate each other. But the players are in business with each other. Carlton players.
The club doesn't even post that it's a Collingwood game coming up.
Nick Dacos and fucking and Charlie Curnow fucking selling Barry's drinks together. Like, come on, man,
bro. So, like,
who are they trying to pull?
With Quainer.
As supporters, we are fucking suckers. That's all we are. We're just consumers that have been sucked in by brilliant marketing over decades. Right? It's the same shit that they do to kids when they're kids, and they make them fucking get into like Maccas, and they want like these toys, and we just got sucked in a different way. We got sucked into believing that there's an actual rivalry. There's not. It's just all
It's
fake.
a good point.
Because
our club doesn't care about Collingwood when we play them on the field. So why would they care about Collingwood on the trade
like Rocco said, we have more supporters more concerned about Collingwood losing than they are about us losing.
Makes me fucking sick. That winds me up the most. I don't give a fuck if Collingwood win or win the flag. I actually don't care, because you know what it means. At the end of the day, we didn't win a flag. They won the flag because we're a bunch of fucking imbecile losers. We're losers.
Loser club, bro. Loser mentalities.
Loser club, loser mentality, and we've had it all our lives. I've had it all my lives. Not you, Rocco and Morris, but I've had it all my life. Fucking Mark has, Zach has, Aiden has, Nathan has. All these young kids, mate, all we care about is some fucking bullshit propaganda. And as you were saying before, all the media department, they should be fucking sacked.
Yep.
Still in a job, these people. They couldn't even put together a fucking promo video for Carlton Collingwood.
That's what I'm saying. You think they care about Collingwood on the trade table? They don't even care about them on the field.
But
that's embarrassing.
When we actually play them.
You know, the other thing, I was scrolling through, I don't know, a social, and I don't know what channel it was or whatever. The players were getting interviewed. There must have been an open training, and they were getting asked about their favourite TV show or some shit.
Don't even like talk about it because you're going to give them any sort of kudos. Forget about them. They're just like
I'm talking about the players.
Yeah,
Gossip Girl. Like, what the fuck's that? Like, all these shows, like, and then some of them started talking about, like, Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones, and, someone goes, The Sopranos. But, like, if I asked you five, what are your favourite TV shows in that? You know, we hope that they're going to be, like, showing our age in that, shows that majority of males watch. Does that make sense? And it's
we're
not
a bunch of little bitches.
I know what you're trying to say in a roundabout way, right?
Yeah, like fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine David Rees-Jones saying, every night I've got to go home because Dancing with the Stars is on or some shit.
You can't really
Dancing with the Stars.
Listen, I'll give you just quickly on the other thing about this fucking the filth Collingwood. Hey, do you reckon they played us perfectly too with the sauce and with McRae and saying that he met us playing the game and we all got sucked in? They mocked us and we took it.
I'm telling you, we're a bunch of fucking cucks. We just watch our team and our club get fucked weekly. That's it. Simple as that. We're a bunch of cucks.
I wrote that on Monday Blues on one of our stories, right? I said, at this point, we're just fucking cucks. Sitting in a fucking corner. This guy is literally telling us, hey, I took your player on a date. And he gave me a fucking wristy in the car park. Yeah. That's pretty much what he fucking said, right? And like cucks, we sat there and just said, oh, no, Jack fucking, he's leaving us. Bro, if that was your fucking missus and a guy told you, hey, man, I fucking spoke to your missus, she's pretty fucking keen.
Bro. There's bullets.
I'll knock the dog, bro.
Bro, there's bullets, bro, being sent.
Come on, bro. And like fucks, we fucking sit there in the fucking corner, watch get fucking treated nicely by Craig McRae. And we're watching. Bro, they don't even want him. I'm convinced Collingwood don't even want him. They're just doing it to troll us.
They would probably they would probably take him and not play him just to give it to us.
Yeah.
They would do that.
Or if they somehow did
trade him on.
Hang on.
But it's go on. Go.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say Morris quickly, but let's just say for argument's sake, they happen to take Jack Silvani and they give him the one game to play against us, the rival, and he kicks a goal. And then all of a sudden he does the big bird to freaking all of us supporters. And then we'd almost like want to jump the field and fucking punch his head in. That would be the ultimate big fuck you. Sorry?
Our players will give him a wristy. They won't do anything to him.
They'll go over and give him
a quickie, Mars.
They won't. I'm telling you, they wouldn't. They'd Vasso, straight bass cuz. They wouldn't even care, bro. Come here. Yeah, fuck us more, bro. Every time we verse Collingwood, we get fucked. That's it. Simple as that. There's no. They got W. Yep. That's all. When they got us on trade,
exactly. And you mean to tell me that this club would care on the trade table about Collingwood? They don't care on the field about Collingwood. They don't care. Fucking social media doesn't even care about Collingwood. They just say on to the arch rival.
But I can't believe Craig McRae came out in the media and fucked us. He verbally fucked us.
In the middle of the season, no one has ever done that. In the middle of the season, a coach has come out and said, they always say, we don't get involved. The managers take care of it.
Yeah,
like,
correct.
He actually said, I went out with him, like what Andy said. We went out and we sat there and took it. We took the slap in the face and said nothing.
How you going?
Hey, Rocco.
Hi, boys, watching from the US, 8 a.m.
Hey,
Sunday.
from the US, how are you, mate?
Rocco, sometimes you got to go down the rabbit hole a little bit, right? And maybe join the dots, right? Do you think Voss has been told that he's gotten his marching orders? Because him and McRae are really good friends, all right? And it's Voss's go for your life, do what you want.
That's embarrassing. What leader are you?
No, because a lot of the times the coaches don't talk out of respect for their other coaches and that.
Bro, what have we got? Fucking best mates as coaches with everyone. I don't give a fuck, bro. You're Carlton, not Collingwood and Carlton. We're not this.
I get that. But what I'm saying is maybe Voss has been told, hey, you're not going to be there 2026. McRae's met with Sauce.
Yeah.
All right. And McRae knows, hey, Voss ain't there next year, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You're still coaching. But you're still coaching.
Yeah. I get that, bro. I get that.
Hold of your fucking house until it's gone, until you sell it.
I know that. And it's the whole industry. And it's like what I mentioned a few weeks ago when James Hird called out everyone on the panel when Curnow said that he wanted to go to Gold Coast, but he's happy at Carlton. And James Hird called him out and goes, sorry, repeat that again. A player wants to leave and go play for another club, but he's happy where he is at the moment. He goes, don't buy it for a fucking minute.
Mike, I know what. Real funny again.
Very good.
Hey,
Always,
boys,
mate.
we need more LGBT and diverse players. Now you're rage baiting. I like it.
There you go, Morris. You can get a game.
$2. There you go. Now you're fucking rage baiting.
I'm the plus. I'm premium. You know, like
premium.
premium.
Premium
Is
plus.
that what the
No
plus
ads.
is? Does
No
that mean
ads.
you're premium?
There's no ads. You get the
Morris
full
is forget it.
I don't think
it's time to go. Zach, I love you, but I have to do it. I love you. And WWE WrestleMania, fucking Summer Scam tomorrow. Make sure you're watching it.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. That was great. Hey, listen, I don't think. But before you go on, I don't think they would have told Voss. Because as far as I know, that when I spoke to Brett Radden about this, they don't tell you you're going. What happens is they just don't communicate with you anymore. So you know what's going on. So they don't come up and say you're not. Like, they're not going to say to him, you're not playing, you're not going to be the coach next year. I guarantee they won't say that to him. But they just won't communicate anymore. Like he said, they stopped coming into my office. They stopped talking to me. And I think that's, if he's not there, that's what's happening.
Are you guys scared that with the way the world's going, right? You know, like, it's not only AFL and Carlton that's woke and all of that. Do you feel that we're only going to get worse and worse?
You just are.
The club,
we're fucked.
And the
we're
AFL.
Fucked. Nah, 100%. If it doesn't fit the other way, we're fucked. We already are.
I saw this thing. I don't know if they were taking.
Bro, we got fucking teams running out with the same banner. Like, fuck, come on, man. What is this? Come on, to hold each other's fucking dicks too while you go out. Like, come on, man.
I saw this post or something the other day. I don't know if it's true, but has Fox Footy now told
nicknames?
Yeah, nicknames. No more.
Is that
You
true?
have to go by your normal name.
It's true.
Jonathan, on you, Jonathan.
Did you see what Channel 7 did?
It's not Lynchy. It's not, hey, Lynchy, and not, hey, Jono. They've been fucking teammates for 20 years. How you going, Alistair? Yeah, not too bad, Jonathan.
Did you guys see what Channel 7 did?
No.
Marcello.
Channel 7, the next day, Channel 7 when they
Mark.
had like the names of all
Mark.
the people, they only used nicknames. Like they didn't write their real names. They just put nicknames. It's fucking good.
Wow. Good.
It's embarrassing. Sorry. Atush, only Carlton. How are you?
What's up?
Hey,
I'm good, boys. I'm good. How are
boy.
you?
Feedback. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, we're
It's
always
fine now, yeah? There's no feedback anymore?
Nah, it's all right. It's good. It's good.
Now it's
Yeah.
better, yes.
Sweet. Oh, bro, what a game. But can I just talk about Sauce real quick? As
Yeah.
the youngest supporter? Because
Jack.
I'm 19, right?
No
Jack.
nicknames, please. Jack.
Sorry, Jack. Bro, I don't give a fuck that he's a Silvani. I also don't give a fuck about the Silvani name in general, right? Like, I know there's a lot of older supporters that, that grew up with watching Steven and maybe even Sage, right? I don't care. I haven't seen them. I don't care about the Silvani legacy. I grew up with 2015 Carlton, right? I grew up with like being shit. I grew up with like Paddy Dow, Bryce Gibbs, right? So this name, like people losing their minds because he's a Silvani and like, oh, he can't leave because it's sacrilegious. Bro, what does that even mean? What does sacrilegious mean? Like we're making that up. It's not real. Who gives a fuck if he leaves to Collingwood? Right?
Who gives a fuck if he leaves to anywhere?
Yeah. If he wants to leave, bro, fuck him. Bro, I had this conversation with you, Andy. I'm like, I don't want him to leave. I like him. Genuinely, I like him because, again, I grew up watching him, right? And I think he is talented. I think he is a good key back. But if he wants to leave, I'm booing the fuck out of him. I'm giving him the Louis Figo treatment. Chucking pig's head at him.
I agree, but my sentiment, and it's what I don't know. I don't really ever read comments on any social media because I couldn't give a fuck what anyone says and what anybody says about me. My opinion is right. Yours is wrong. No, I'm lying. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Everyone's right. But what I'm saying is the sentiment of him leaving, I couldn't care less. If he wants to leave and leaves for success, I don't care. But it's the meaning of him, because think about it. You're growing up with the DNA and it's basically your DNA. Silvani with Carlton is synonymous, right? Let's just get that out of the way, right?
Yeah.
My sentiment is that if he's leaving, why is he leaving?
Yeah.
That's telling me the direction of the club is not what he aligns with his values.
Yeah, definitely. Because this is the guy that said 2 years ago that he's never going to leave. He re-signed at the end of 23, and he said he's never going to leave.
And there it is. Never say never, as they say. And this is what I'm saying is that the sentiment behind him leaving, he wants to go for success. He doesn't think we're going to go in that path of success in his career.
100%.
But even still, he would never think that, would he? But now he does. Because he's in a rush. This bloke is in a rush. Simple as that.
Or is it starting to click in their heads that, hey, you know what? The Carlton that I grew up with as a little boy and the jumper, the emblem that represents.
No longer.
This club does no
longer.
We're no longer that.
Correct.
So you know what?
Correct.
Fuck it.
Correct.
I'm a footballer. I want to go play finals. And if it's for fucking Collingwood or fucking Port Adelaide, or so be it. And that these are the questions that I reckon everyone needs to ask. And I know that we've all been asking, like, what's happening at the club that he wants to go? What's happening
exactly my point.
That there's player division. Everyone's been saying that there's why?
That's exactly my point. And just before we continue on that, Seba, member for 26 months, my brother. 2.99K subs. Guys, we're almost at 3K. So if you're viewing right now and you haven't hit the sub button, make sure you hit us. Get us to 3K. Also, we'll be getting to also great viewing tonight, boys. Love the club chat. Thank you for the Sporting Globe sessions this year. Carlton will win the flag next year. You guys need to calm down. Fucking shit. But thank you. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't hit it already. Make sure you smash the bell notification, and that lets you know when our next video is out as well. Continue. Sorry, the Jack Silvani. I mean. I'll let you boys go because I've had my say, and other millions of people that have viewed and think I'm a dickhead have had their say too. So
I'll let you
I
guys
just think Mars is absolutely right. We're not looking at the bigger picture here. Why does he want to leave? At the end of the day, Silvani never wanted to leave. He was brought up. His grandfather, his dad, pushed him. So the big question: why does he want to leave? Why does he want to leave? That's what we've got to ask. And we've been hoodwinked. Just remember that Jezza left after he won the grand final as the last. I think he was the last captain and coach. 1979. Great comeback. Harmsy taps it in, wins the flag. Jezza's mate, that he left the next year, and we went on to win back to back the year after that. So, and that's Jezza. That's Jezza, who's a bloody that's Jezza. And we went on like, let's just. I'm telling you, I'm getting hoodwinked. We're getting hoodwinked by this.
On the Jezza thing, all right, you like. A lot of the young Carlton generation, when us older people and that talk, this is before my time. I was born in 76, right? But in 79, Carlton won the premiership and the board got overthrown. There was a massive, and that's why Jezza left to go to St Kilda. He followed the president.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, that was catastrophe.
It was
for the Carlton Football Club. After winning the premiership in 79, right? Now, you go back now, a catastrophe for all of us, is wooden spoons and finishing 13th and 14th. And, hey, you know what? We made a prelim in 2023, all right? Let's put fucking a trophy at the club for it.
Yep. I'm telling you, we just got to get back to what's important, man, and that's winning flags, man, and it doesn't matter who's there, doesn't matter who's wearing the jumper, it doesn't matter who the coach is. We've just got to just put all our focus into winning this grand final, and it doesn't matter who's there. Let's forget about this. I'm telling you, every other team is playing us now. They're all playing us. They're just laughing at us, and we're just taking it, and they're doing things like the Silvani stuff, and we're just taking the bait. We're just taking the bait, man. Man, let's just concentrate, man. This is becoming beyond the joke now, guys. It's becoming beyond the joke what's happening to this club.
Mars, you're muted.
Yeah, Mars, we can't even hear you, mate. You're the boss.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because your fucking mics are fucking fucking hell. Yeah. Well, you saw that. There's your shout out, Petra. Andy, give him a shout out. He wants his shout out.
Shout out, Scotty Tompkins.
Yeah, and Petra too, and Petra.
And Petra, love you, mate.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna. I don't know if you want to stay for this. No, because I'm gonna do something beautiful.
It's time to go.
It's pressure.
Well, we've seen this before, so I want to get him on a new panel. Watch this. It's Manny. Manny from Forever Rivals. What?
Good evening, gentlemen. How are we all?
Yeah, fantastic. How are you after your team's performance on a Friday?
Oh, look, let's just say it takes a lot of courage to come on and face a panel of hard Carlton supporters and fans and all that jazz. But I think right now it's fair to say that Collingwood's may have been dominating the year, but right now they're not looking too good. And I can tell you, as a Collingwood supporter, the last 4 weeks, it's early signs that you would panic. You would start to panic. Yeah, at least you guys have had a fairly shit-house year, but you've now accepted it, and you're looking at what the future may hold. But for us right now, I'm honestly, I think that we're not the way we're playing. We'd be lucky if we win against Melbourne, because we won't beat Hawthorn, and we definitely won't beat against the hot favourites, which is the Adelaide Crows.
So you don't reckon won't make the top 4?
Well, look, we may just scrape in the top 4, but we're not playing the football we're supposed to be playing. So,
I got one for you.
Go
you
on.
taking Jack Silvani on 800K a year?
You know, Jack Silvani, you know, we've been talking about the fact that, you know, he's, you know, loyal Carlton and he's, you know, a lot of history about the player himself. But it's fair to say every time I've seen him, and, you know, my wife's a Carlton supporter, so I get to watch a lot of these games. Every time he used to play, and correct me if I'm wrong, he's always put a lot of heart and soul behind the way he plays. Now, you know, all of a sudden, I personally think it's a stunt. I think it's just him saying, you know what, I want to stay, but I want to be given, I want to be treated like I deserve to be treated. Because all I hear is everybody saying, even Rocker was saying, you know, I like Sauce, I like Sauce. Well, if the club likes him and the supporters like him, why? What are they supposed to do? But for 800,000, I really don't know. I really don't know. I think
The
I
answer
wouldn't be
is
surprised
yes
if he
or
ends up
no,
going to the
not-
doggies.
Yes, so you don't reckon? Would you take him for 800K a year? Just yes or no?
Yeah, we'd take him.
Hey, you take him. Wow.
What do you think he's worth? What do you think what's the most you would pay Jack Silvani?
I reckon 650 is a good figure.
Oh, this
For
bloke's
how long?
speaking sense tonight. Well, what chats have you been reading?
What do you mean? I reckon 650 for 4 years. Yep. I reckon that's fair.
But I think that's overs for Jack.
Yeah, but for us, it'll probably suit us because we've got you know, we've got Darcy Moore in the back, and he likes to have that ability to be sort of free and be able to do what he does. So I think Silvani is one of those players that can actually he can do some damage in the back. I like him. I like him, even though he, you know, a lot of people, you know, have said that he's been hot and cold and he's been very unlucky with his injuries. But I actually like him. I do actually like him.
Yeah, a lot of people like him.
So, but
600 max for me, absolute maximum.
Same.
Maximum. That's max. Like
that's generous.
I'm tapping out at 600. 650 you can go, brother.
He averages 14 games a year, bro, at best.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know, bro. I think there's a lot of commotion for not a lot return. You know, like
but can I say that the not last year, I think it was last year that you guys were dominating, and there was the moment where, you know, Voss was making a lot of changes and he was bringing a lot of players in. Then unfortunately you had the injuries, and that was the end of the season. And of course Brisbane went on to win it. But you know, I think at the moment Colin was pretty much in that predicament where we've sort of tried to wrestle these geriatrics, if you want to call them that. And I think now the season has come towards the business end, and I'm starting to not feeling confident. So I don't know if that sort of you know, gives you guys, you know, to make you guys feel any better, because I know you guys have had a shit year. But
I couldn't care less if you win the flag or you don't win the flag.
But what I'm saying is, you know, if you're playing finals football, you want to be dominating. At the moment, you look at Geelong, mate, they've been dominated. They've been cleaning up everybody. You look at Fremantle. I mean, Fremantle, you know, what, credit to Carlton, the first 2 quarters they put up a fight, but this has been Carlton's story all year. And look at the Crows. So right now, I reckon we're going to be one game in the finals, and then that's it. That's it for us for this season. So what start off as being perhaps a successful year, it's going to be a pretty bad year for us, I think. So, well, look, you know, I just, but you know what? Even though you guys hate Collingwood, and I don't like Carlton, to be very honest with you, I still like to see that rivalry to exist, you know, where I'd like to be able to see Carlton start to dominate, and you know, but of course that's going to take time, and you know, I don't think you can really blame Voss, but then I don't want to open up a can of worms. Thanks for giving me 5 minutes of your time, gentlemen. Good luck for the rest of the season.
It's time to go!
Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Get the fuck off my screen. That's enough from the filth. That is enough from the filth tonight. Get off my screen, Manny. Thank you for your fucking putrid words. You're the filth. You're the enemy. Simple as that. No, thank you. He was very well spoken there, was he? Very articulate with his words for a filth. Can't believe it. Well done. But go.
Sorry, guys. can I ask a question in regards to like going back to the Silvani, right? So
fuck, man, we spend way too long.
No, because mine's leading on to something else, right?
Yeah, go.
We keep getting. I keep hearing for a bloke that only plays 14 games, this, that, blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's because of injury. All right. At the end of next year, right? Are we going to apply the same mentality and process towards Sam Walsh?
Should apply it to every single player.
Every player.
Because he's broken down, and you know
Should
what?
apply it to every single player. No one player is above any other.
I know that.
Correct.
But what I'm saying is, what's Sam Walsh worth?
Don't know.
Next year when
Don't
his
know.
contract's up.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, we're dealing with Jack Silvani.
Okay.
Like
So
right
you,
now, cuz.
you won't put an amount to him?
What if Sam Walsh comes out next year and has a ripper season? What if Sam Walsh comes out next year and has a shocking season? That value is going to change. Right now, I don't know what he's worth, bro. I haven't thought about it. But
Right
I've had
now,
a
he's
lot of
probably
time to
what?
think about Jack.
Right now, I'm gonna get. No, I love this comment. I love this comment. Never give me the footage. I'm happy for you. Get the receipt out. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. All I said was, if you get the right deal for these players, you're letting them go. Anybody on the list. Do I want to trade? Do I want to trade Sam Walsh? No. But would I take 2 first round or a first round draft pick and one high, and you give me top 5? Well, then you may be thinking about it.
You'd even trade Jagger for the right deal.
Oh,
Okay, but hang on a minute. What if someone comes to you and says, "We'll give you pick 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Jagger"?
Okay, yeah, that's
you wouldn't do it.
We'll take that.
They're not going to do that.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm trying to clarify is everybody should be on the table.
Everybody.
No, everyone is.
Anybody.
And the captain.
Expendable.
The only thing that should never be traded is the emblem.
Oh, fuck.
Is a monogram.
That's it.
That should never be changed.
I agree.
What do you think Cripps is worth? 2 first.
Nah.
When's he contracted until? He is contracted until 2027, so the end of 2027. Oh,
I mean, if you're going to trade him, you need to do it now. And apparently, this is Twitter. I don't know how it's true. I don't know how true it is. Apparently, he wants to go back to WA and he doesn't care about who he takes. I don't know how true. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit because you know him going back home is to a farm.
Yeah, Perth.
No, he's not from Perth. He's from like Geraldton or he's from 4,000 acres that you got to catch a train just to go to your next door neighbours.
Nah. You know, about Sauce, about Jack, do you think the club will cave in and eventually pay him what he wants? Because I want him to stay, but if we're going to like bump our offer and say, fuck it, we can't let him go because of this, because of that. And if we bump it to 700, I'll be really worried because, as you guys mentioned before, I think he's played only 2 games, 2 years, I think 20 games plus, and that's it. Do you think a guy that's done that, that's played the amount of games like that, is worth what he wants? I don't think he is. No way. He's played 15 good games this year. Like, all right, when he's played, he's done well, but he's injury prone. Like, what if we sign him and then for the next 4 years, like, he just consistently plays and then gets injured? Like, you don't know.
He'd be like Zach Williams. We have so many players at our club that are just injury prone, right? Like we had Jack Martin. Yeah. Mitch McGovern. Jack Martin. But Mitch McGovern's a bum. He's not even a star. Mitch McGovern is the worst fucking AFL player of all time, and I'm so happy to see him leave at the end of the year.
But injury prone as well.
Who?
Yeah, no, McGovern as well, being injury prone, just like Williams.
Yeah, and we chuck big money at these guys. We chuck what, $850 grand a year at these guys. Well, this is what we do as a club. We like a player. We'll see some promise in a player. Right? Like we signed Zach Williams off one finals game he played in the midfield, right? And we gave him $850 for like what, 6 years?
Didn't he come in as like overweight?
5 or 6,
he came in as fat, bro. He wasn't fit. He wasn't fit enough to play in the midfield. So we chucked him in the back line. we chucked him in the back line. He was like an average backman, and then we chucked him in the forward line, and he's an all right forward. But like
that's got to be one of the worst deals we've ever done. That deal, it has to be up there with one of the worst. I like him, but like we've played around with him 4 times.
Right, did he? Man, he played every position tonight. Midfield, back, and forward again. He does it every week.
But do our players even have positions? I swear half of them just run around.
Square peg round holes FC. That's it. Simple as that.
But like I saw and to be honest, I didn't even watch the game that closely, like because like it was just such a dead game. I knew after
Who was the player that
halftime
you
what was
referred to that played in every position?
Zach Williams.
Ah, right. Yeah, I just lost connection.
No, that's fine.
I saw Nick Haynes playing on the wing. Like Nick Haynes is running up and down on the wing. We have wingers in the VFL, bro. Like we have Bins, we have Campo. We're just not playing them. But we're going to reinvent 33-year-old Nick Haynes. Why?
We have Ollie Hollands, who's halfback flanker now.
Haynes has slowly become Carltonized over the last couple of weeks.
Oh, dump kicks galore.
Yeah, and miss hand passes and all that. That's not him. But
Carlton
because
culture.
There you go.
But even Wiedering was fumbly today, bro.
Oh, did you see him?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's been off it for a few weeks. I think it's getting to him now. I think he's done. I think
you know what
that was Zach Williams' heat map. That's Zach Williams' heat map.
Yeah,
Look, it's everywhere.
Fucking dog.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know what's funny,
I commend him. Like, well done. Like, I commend him. But fuck me, mate. What's his defined position?
Hey, it was funny. I think it was last year when the Weeders, it might have been early this year. Remember they were talking about the pact they all made? That they're not gonna leave until we win a flag or whatever, right?
No worries.
As soon as shit hits the fan, this guy's leaving. This guy's talking to Collingwood. This guy wants to go Gold Coast.
No,
Bro,
but seriously,
it's all fucking fake, bro.
It's all fake.
But seriously, though, going back to Silvani, didn't he mention in like
Please,
a statement?
I don't want to hear that fucking name again tonight, bro. Please.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna have fucking nightmares of this bloke.
Just this once. He said a few months ago that he hasn't gotten offered anything yet, and that he'll leave that down to his manager. And he said he wants to be at Carlton beyond his career or some shit like that. And he knows what the supporters are going through. What has happened from that statement then to now for him to want to leave?
Reality hit him. He finally learned that we're fucking shit and the club is shit. Simple as that.
He's not in a rush. That's why.
No, he's it. Yeah, correct. He's in a rush.
He's in a rush. He's in a rush. But the other dickheads aren't.
And that's why you got to blow the place up.
I swear this.
What do you mean by that? Morris, what do you mean by that? Do you want to trade all of our stars, or do you think we can keep some?
Our problem
like you can trade like 2 or 3.
If you whatever everyone thinks that they will do in regards to the football department, it's only putting a band-aid on the club. These problems stem far deeper than
what's this bloke doing? Having a
risky. He's having a fucking he's helping out fucking Vossy. He's helping out Vossy.
He's in the corner of Craig McRae and Jack.
Or maybe it's my voice. Do you want me to keep talking? No, so, does that make sense? What I was saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I want you know everything that you talk about in regards to the wokeism and the what they advertise and that on social media and all of that.
Yeah.
That's not the football department.
Yeah.
So you've got to clean out the board. All right. They've got the CEO. They're in place. Fingers crossed he ticks all the boxes and does everything that we want, right? Then you got your other steps. You've got to put your head of marketing, your head of finance, your head of every division within the club has a key personnel behind that. Okay, they've got to be the right people. Graham Wright's role isn't to run everything. His job is to employ the right people to run every department like clockwork, right? Where they report to him, he reports to the board. Okay, you get that right, then you change the footy department in regards to your footy boss, the coach, the players. Throw some grenades that if you got to get rid of 2 or 3 stars, do it. All right, you realign the club back to so it doesn't happen again. Because if you just change the coach and let TDK go, all right, mate, I'll bet anything that these players will fucking do it to the next coach within 2 to 3 years.
Oh yeah, apparently there's some sources, master food sources have been saying Jack Silvani
Definitely gone.
Oh,
will not play again for Carlton.
Yeah,
Wow, thank you.
Thank
you, the person that said that. Thank you. We all know who he is.
That's been going around for a while.
Right, I know. This person's just feeding money off people, mate. That's it. But yeah, we all know. If you know, you know, brother. If you know, you know. I like this one. The cure is easy. We need to stop getting the superstars and burning our picks and get more into the free agency and follow the Geelong and Pies. Okay, we need more role players.
I don't know who I was talking to, right? But we might go from a club that's got no draft picks
to having like 10,
a war chest of draft. They're saying compo for Jack Silvani
first
is
rounder.
like in the first rounder. Bro, you take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I like. Wait, if you go type in on Twitter, we're getting a lot of people have been talking about us. Collingwood lost, but I can always tune into a good old Carlton fan YouTube crash out to cheer me out. We're crashing out. He called the crash. We're crashing out apparently.
Crashing out, man.
Yeah.
And a big congrats to you, Mars. Today, apparently, you got told that you were mentioned on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Fuck yeah, I know you gave. Fuck, thanks, man. Thanks. Did you pay for that? How many millions did you send out for that? Which Carlton? How many millions did you give him for that? It was a good shout out. I rated it. Actually, shouted me out. If you go listen to the latest Joe Rogan podcast, he shouted me out. Couldn't believe it.
Why don't you play the shout out that he did of you, Morris?
Why don't you play your one?
My one was better.
Why don't you play your one? Nah, you don't know Mars's one. Mars's one's a grouse one.
Send it to me later.
I dare to play it, Mars.
Nah, I'm not fucking playing that shit, bro.
Why? You wish, cuz.
Come on, Mark. Shall I play it?
No, I'm not playing
you
it.
wish, cuz.
No, you wish, cuz. What's this? Being purple and green. If you're going to have a war chest, you better get the picks in 2020 for 2026, 2027. As you will have all the good picks.
Exactly.
Tassie won't play. They're not coming in. They're not going to have a stadium. Then nothing. They're still fighting over a stadium.
Relax, Andrew Dillon. Relax, bro. Relax. It's all good. Fucking Andrew Dillon here, bro. Fucking Greg Swan here too.
Mars, play the video, cuz. I'm done. Play me out. Love you, boys.
It's time to go!
Thanks, Andy. Thank you very much. Morris back into the middle, and Rocco's back.
If you got anyone else, Mars, feel free.
Now I'm gonna, to be honest, I'm gonna end it soon anyway. But you know what? I'll grab us all in. I don't know if 7 will fit. Yeah, fuck it, 7 fits.
What the fuck?
It's disappointing, Mars. You brought him in, and you take me out. I was ready to roast him, mate.
We'll leave it for a Wednesday. We'll leave it for a Wednesday. That's right. Leave it for a Wednesday.
Have you go?
Fuck, you'd still be going. Fuck, I got to go to bed too, yeah? Fuck, I got to do graphics and shit as well, cuz. Far out.
Loser that bloke is now trying to say that Collingwood are over. They're just trying to. They're a bunch of
you're just masking over the cracks. But fuck him and fuck Collingwood. I can't stand them, those dogs anyway. Not like our club, but wait, how is there 2 only Carltons in here? That's okay. But yeah, I don't know what you want to do to end this, but I can't be fucked talking about this shit anymore. I don't know how people stay talking
Can I actually just say one last thing before we all go? What's everyone's thoughts about Adam Sard?
He's fucked.
Done and dusted.
Overall.
It's a product of the game plan and the player himself. Doesn't work.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but you know what? All I hear is in regards to that, right? Oh, he's not played. Play him off the ground. Do you really think that Sard could play on a wing?
No.
And be a wingman?
No. I mean, like
from the start.
Huh? Where the fuck? And I'm not talking about us. Everyone says, "Oh, he's not played. He's not played right. He's not played right. He's not played right down back or whatever." Right? Where the fuck are you going to play him?
He's a backman.
It's not the position. Like I've said that. I've said he's not played right as well, but it's not the position. Like halfback, he's a halfback. He's a run and gun halfback, but we don't use him as a run and gun halfback. That's the thing. Coupled with the fact that as a player individually, he's declined this season too. I agree.
That's exactly right, man. He normally, I think over the years, the last couple of years, he really hasn't been played well, but now I think it's catching up on him. And now I don't think he can. I think it's almost done for him. It's almost done for him. So.
And there is rumours that he's going to retire.
Yeah, there were talks about he might retire.
Then why did we give him a year contract then before the year?
We're not very smart with contracts, are we?
You know what? It could be maybe. I don't think he has full trust in his hamstring. I don't know. He hasn't looked the same ever since.
You can tell whenever he runs. You can just tell. You can just.
He doesn't stride out like he would normally. You know how he strides out and you fully. I don't know, something about him. I think after that game, the Adelaide, when he pinged it, that was it. Because he was out for what, 6 weeks or something?
Yeah.
About that.
High grade. So
I want to ask about Weeders specifically. We were talking about him earlier. I think today he kind of had to overcompensate for just a lack of general direction among all the chaos. I thought he had to kind of work his way from fullback all the way to kind of centre halfback to spoil it. Like he was spoiling a lot. He was trying to do these last stick efforts, which were good. Almost Mike's space.
But it was wet.
Oh, can I interrupt it? Can I interrupt people? Shout out to Scotty. I love you, Scotty. There you go.
Are you walking to the game with Scotty, Aiden?
He's holding his pocket like teabag from fucking from Prison Break. He's gonna hold it. You're gonna hold it, huh? Yeah. Be careful, man. Be careful.
Oh, yeah, Aiden.
He's in the chat. He's just been spamming Aiden. Shout out.
That bloke's watching Gossip Girl tonight. Be careful.
But on all seriousness about tonight, I know we haven't even, and again, every week we do this, we never really talk about.
No, we actually, you know what? This is the
first time we did, considering we've seen this year. Considering we've seen the copy paste game, I thought we did well. But yeah, I thought Leadery was specifically trying to overcompensate a lot today.
Yeah, and the intensity was up. We're actually said. I said to you, Zach, and that when we were watching the game, I said, mate, this is the first time I've seen them with so much pressure, and their tackling has been like superb. So that just shows that they can bring that sort of pressure to the game. Are they good enough to win games? Not yet, I think, but they can bring that pressure. That pressure can be done by anyone. The question is, why don't they do that week in and week out? And why don't they do that quarter after quarter after quarter? And that comes down to leadership, and it comes down to the whole structure of the game. And you know what? What I learned from today is, we can get a little bit of a buzz for like a quarter or so, but we have not changed one iota. Today is exactly like every other game. You know what I mean? People are going to try to give it a positive spin, but at the end of the day, it's really no different to any other game. They absolutely ran on top of us, and it was done, mate. We haven't changed.
You know what's funny? All the mistakes, man. Absolutely future. What about when Mackay was running for goal, the handoff from Pitto? Fucking even get close.
Yeah.
And then Lewis Young kicking into the man on the mark, and then you had him going backwards, and then we got Wiedering, got it, and he didn't know how to kick a footy. Then he dropped the ball, and what the fuck's going on?
What about Mackay taking that screamer down the wing and then kicking it into the man on the mark?
Yeah, that was Harry.
Yeah, like
how could you not?
How pathetic are we? We are pathetic.
Pick and
I'm
choose.
going-
You know,
This
some
is
of our
what-
mistakes tonight, I'm telling you now, majority of them were our senior players, not from our youth, seniors. That's why I said before, our youth were better than our seniors today.
But that's been happening for a while, hasn't it?
Do you know the scary thing?
That's been happening for weeks and weeks, but hasn't it? It's our senior players that have been letting us down week after week after week, you know?
Anyway, you got one last one?
Francis Evans is playing himself into another contract.
We were saying that as a joke. We said, give him another year. I thought he was actually, he was all right.
It was okay, man. Like,
It was lively.
No. I thought the Melbourne game and tonight he was tonight he was really good. And you know what I like about him?
I don't know about really good. He was okay.
Fucking hell, bro.
Hey, but Rock, from the impressions that you had of him a month ago to what you saw tonight,
he works hard, you know. Like
this bloke's going to win the Brownlow.
He's a limited player, and he does his best for what he's got. But that's all he is, man. If at the end of the day, if we're giving kudos to someone like Evans, we're in real trouble, you know. Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Get a game, but he's okay. He was okay today. Yeah, he's okay. That's what we've gone back to now. We've gone back to giving praise to the players.
Mid-season recruit.
Yep. And I can just see, I haven't seen the press conference, but I can just see it. It was a better effort. You know, they come to play the game, and I can just see all those buzzwords coming out this week. But at the end of the day, we lost another game. We look the same, and nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And what did you think? One last one from me. My boy, Ollie Hollins, I thought he was really quiet tonight.
Yeah, it was probably his worst game of the year, I reckon.
Yeah.
But he didn't give up. But his endeavour was there.
He never does.
We know that. Yeah, I'm not going to say, like, fuck, well, what are you going to make of it? Like, it was his poor game from him. Probably one of a few bad games that he's played this year. He hasn't played many, I don't think.
I'd almost give the kid a rest, to tell you the truth. The bloke's been killing himself for the last 20 weeks, man. Like, you'd almost give him a rest now. So
I don't think you have to, Rocco. I reckon.
I'm just saying a bit. I'm not being I'm being half serious. You know what I mean? Like, the bloke absolutely gives it his all, you know, out there. So even if he has a little bit of a bad game, but
I reckon someone we didn't talk about too much was Cowan.
I
thought, especially when our tackles were kind of really, really sort of sticking, I thought he was incredible in the back line, especially early on. Kind of died out as everyone did, but I thought he had a really, really positive game.
I think Cowan actually lifted to.
And like I said before, like we don't really have those tall defenders. Yeah.
I reckon he's lifted to the next level. He's kind of taken on a bit more responsibility, looking more like a leader. Like, I like Cowan. Cowan's a good player in our back line. So, yeah, the move.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that they're going to start playing him in the middle.
Nah, when everyone goes to the middle, bar. What is going on, mate? Soon I'll be playing in the middle. Everyone's playing in the middle. Every time they show a little bit of form, let's chuck them in the middle. How about we?
Wait, bro. If that happens, put it this way. If that happens, Abby Chatfield and myself will be going for a coffee and catching up over your wish cards. If that happens.
Hey, you know, because of you, she took herself off social media.
Yeah, I know.
That's because of her.
I don't even know what happened.
You wish, cuz. You wish, cuz.
You wish.
You wish.
There's been a couple of people this year that try to take us on, and a couple of people have disappeared, man. They've
Hey, Rock, this is a very, very serious question, all right? Now, you got to put everything aside.
Yeah.
But if Abby Chatfield fills in an application form, all right, to enroll to be a co-host on the Tuesday night show, will you look at it?
I won't look at her as a co-host, but I would invite her onto the couch.
As a co-host.
No.
Paul's position.
No way. Why would
that is a sacred chair. No.
Oh, wait up. Prerequisite. If she can read a Baci with no glasses and in Italian fluently, okay. So
that's already better than me. That's already better than me. So
Rock on his glasses.
Read a Baci fluently in Italian, 100%. Go right ahead.
He could have brought 10 minutes together of a serious conversation. So how could she come on the couch for 4 hours every week?
I don't know, but Mars, she'd be able to put 2 Bacis in her mouth and read them in Italian.
And on that note, we have a TJP live show number 4. I'm telling you right now, you want to get your fucking tickets, right?
You just have to get there. Where is he going to see Fev?
I'm going.
There's going to be. He's Scotland. There's going to be 1995 Premiership star, as Rocco always loves to put it, Brad Pearce. And there's going to be the Loosh, Fevelinko. He didn't play many finals, but, mate, was he what a cult hero, what a fucking star. Probably our best full forward nearly ever, I would say, or close to it.
He put bums on seats.
In our lifetime, in my lifetime, with my conscious eyes, he was the best full forward that I have seen for Carlton ever, and probably will be, right? So where are you going to get meet and greet? Where you can bring anything, he'll sign it, or they'll sign it. If you want to talk to him, have a beer with him, I'm sure he'll have a beer, maybe not, but I'm sure he'll have a nice beverage with you. So make sure you buy your tickets. Now, it's August
29th,
30th. 29th.
30th.
Fucking this man.
How did you get that wrong?
No, it's 6 till 11 at Howler. I just wanted to rage bait you, lol. But make sure you get your tickets. They are $69.
In Brighton, yeah? In Brighton.
Yeah, in Brighton.
69.
But make sure you get your tickets.
$69.
Make sure you
Are
watch.
You coming there, dog?
Yeah, you're coming.
$69. Jesus. I thought that was
it's
more
roaming.
than that.
It's 8-course meal.
Wait. Before we keep going, wait. What did you just say? What did you say? No, wait, stop. I want to hear what did you just say, Mad Dog? $69 what?
I was going to say $69. I mean, would have thought would have been a bit less than that to be.
A bit less. So you think they're doing a whole event, right? Getting 3 stars on stage, having an 8-course meal at a venue like Howlers. What do you go out? Do you go out to Macca's for your meals and that? What would you pay to go and eat and see 3 stars on stage and get to meet and greet them? Are you serious? Are you serious, you tight ass? $69 is a lot. Are we being serious now? That's a
you made me laugh
We're
there.
going to lose money out of this, and you're saying that's too much. What would you expect to pay for that, Mark? What would you expect to pay?
I think 50 is still reasonable.
How much?
50.
How much? 50.
I said 50.
So for $19, you don't think that Fev, Scotland and Pearce meeting them and having an 8-course roaming meal at a venue and having a 3-hour stage show isn't worth another $19? I'm done.
Didn't think that was an 8-course
After all
meal.
the work we do, you don't reckon $69? I think it's a bargain, mate. Where do you go for $69? Where do you go,
mate? It was
mate?
an 8-course meal, to be fair, Rocco. I mean, 8-course meal, that's got to be.
But even if there wasn't, where do you go to meet free players with a meet and greet? Where do you go for $69? Where do you go? Go to any sort of concert. Where would you go for under $100?
Oh, that could be anywhere, to be fair.
Where would you go for $100? You go see a shit comedian that costs you fucking $100.
This is true.
Are you serious, Mark? Have you been out in the last 5 years, or what's going on here? $69.
Well, we go to different places, mate.
I'm done.
You go to
I'm
different
done.
places.
$69, you can get a burger
You
from
reckon
Carlton up in training if you want.
$69 is too much.
Oh, but and you're forgetting that the Monday Blues will be there too.
And the Monday Blues will be there.
Yeah.
Where do you go and see a stage show for 3 hours plus with 3 stars for $69? Anyone can tell me. Anyone in the chat. Can anyone tell me where? Because I want to go. I want to go to this. Be entertained.
He just copped it. But I'm going to play.
No, I'm just saying, you go through different places and I go.
If that
You
doesn't
probably
pump
sold
you
me on
up,
the promo
nothing will.
now.
Nothing will pump you up. And you know what? Just like sauce, if you think it's too much, piss off. Don't come. Rest will come, mate.
Foil Grim Timmy.
Hey, could I just say,
won't
good
be
promo
streamed.
there.
It won't be
So it's
streamed.
probably sold me there.
There you go. But yeah,
No,
this will not be streamed. You had Heath Scotland last time. Yeah, and why can't he come again?
Best kick
People
I've ever
love
seen
him.
play for Carlton.
He's a great score. He's a great
back again.
storyteller.
Actually,
Great
Paul,
story.
you've been putting comments all night, and you're absolutely wrong because we didn't have Heath Scotland last time. We had Heath Scotland the year before.
Yeah.
That was way before, so get it right.
Yeah.
Don't let me fucking rage bait here. Don't start on me, mate, at the end of the night, man.
Am I crashing out? Hell yeah, I'm crashing out. But I'm locked in.
You got Rocco crashing out right now. But
Paul just said you're just recycling guests.
That's right. That's right. Now, look, I'm going to end the show right now because I need to
what did
go
Morris wanted to say?
Rocco, are you still going around with drink cards that night? Handing out drink cards too?
Not to you, but I don't want to see you have a drink because then you're never going to stop talking.
Who, me? No, I'm a beautiful drunk.
I think they all say.
I heard you're going to meet everyone out in the car park for $15. Is that
No.
He's free.
I subcontracted that out.
All right. So make sure you catch all the shows. Tomorrow night is fucking Sunday, the Sunday Blues, Monday Blues, everything Blues. But yeah, the Sunday show from tonight is on tomorrow. Then TJP. You can catch it on Tuesday for 7, and then you got Forever Rivals 7:30, and then you have preview review. I'm sure I'll put out the review tomorrow night. I'm going to put it out. You got your preview as well for today's game. You can go and check it out. Lasted as long as our lead.
Before you go, we're 5 subscribers.
5 subscribers away from 3K.
We can get that easily.
Come on, make sure you hit the sub. If you haven't hit the sub, I'm sure there's some people down here that haven't hit the sub and the like button. Make sure you hit the sub. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything. You help us out. And look, you can see more Carlton crash outs. You can see more fucking 6 dickheads talk about Carlton like a bunch of idiots for 2.5 hours, mate. Hit the sub. I'm sure you all love a crash out. You all love content. You all love the clips. I'm sure Abby Chatfield loves the clips too. So make sure you get your tickets. I want to see Abby Chatfield there too with Harry Mackay. You wish, cuz? No cuz, no rush cuz, everyone cuz.
No rush cuz.
I want to say thank you to Paul. Thank you for Mark for asking Rocco about the prices. No worries, cuz.
Actually, one other thing. Sorry, one last thing. How many people are you expected to be there? Just wanted to be curious.
Oh, let's say 100 to 150.
Yeah.
Well, Vince has obviously already sent out the invite, so we'll get onto it. It's all good, Rocco. Don't worry.
Mate, are you going to be there? You didn't answer the question. Are you going to be there, Mark? You going to be there?
I'll get you a course, beer, mate. All in due course.
All right. We'll send you
all in due course.
Doesn't make sense.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll even bring the medals as well.
Oh, please.
All right, you definitely got to bring
the medals. You wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you want to come to see Mark's medals? I want to see
genuinely stuff everyone. I want the medals.
All right.
We'll make it $80 then.
Love yous all. Take care. Take it easy.
Take care, guys.